I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Take a quick leak. My bad.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Ghost with the Most. You already know. Today's show's about the July show predictions. The Last of Us dropping 80% in the second week. Woo! Today I got a nice little panel. Got J Long in the building, got Tuck Master in the building, and I got my boy Black Spartan from the UK in the building. Oklahoma here, that's my boy Tuck. Florida, J Long. We got a
Yo,
couple
yo.
of guys coming in the show. Maybe he bought might show up. Sega
Maybe
Man,
a
I
few
sent
others.
you one if you out there. Shout out to you too, bro. E-Rock, I was looking for you on there, but hopefully I sent it to the right Sega Man with the Gears logo. Well, anyway, man, I'm gonna start it off by yo Tuck. What was your give me your predictions on that game, on what you've seen, and if you got to play it or if you didn't get to play it, how you feel about it, and give me your score on it, maybe. Your score from the outside looking in.
Okay, well, I mean, The Last of Us, don't get me wrong, you know, it's, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna dog, I'm not gonna trash it like
Mhm.
I normally would trash it. Um, it's okay. I mean, it just got too much of almost the same thing as I can say. The graphics is good. I mean, but they not great. I mean, by no imagine, they're okay. I heard that the game, and they said that the gameplay is a whole lot better than what the last one was. So that's a benefit for them. Um,
Okay.
so that's a benefit for them if they made the gameplay much better for the people who can play it. Um, the only thing I will say about the game is just that they killed off old boy too damn fast. Um, the ending to me was blah 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 blah. I mean, they could have done a better ending than that. So to me, that goes to show you how they ended. Oh, they're gonna have another one. They're gonna have another one. It's gonna be her go against whoever that person is. I mean, some people call her tranny, some people call her girl, some people call her I don't know what.
I
But
gotta
there
agree
will
with
be,
you that she's too
but there
brolic,
will be
bro.
another one.
He's brolic, whatever.
But they but there will be another one. Ain't no doubt about that. Who's gonna make it? I do not know. Um, I'm very sure that the people who's the one that made this game.
Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog shit.
Naughty Dog, my brother.
Naughty Dog. They'll make another one. They'll try to make money on this one too. Um, but to me, I'm not. Hell yeah, damn that crap. It was junk. Damn it.
Yeah, go ahead,
The
bro.
real me,
Like,
the real me got
go
to
in,
come
bro.
out on
Go
this.
in.
The real
Go
me got
in,
to
bro.
come out. It was junk. It was
Yeah,
junk.
don't
And it
hold
was
back.
just
Let it
junk.
out.
It was just junk because of the fact that the way it ended and the way they killed the boy. And I mean, and I mean, what makes it bad? Old boy saved old girl, and then there was no question about, you know, why did you kill this guy? And this guy saved your life. I mean, that don't make no sense to me. I would at least ask the man, okay, you know, something about something, but it didn't even go into that. So to me, I'm gonna give it my true review. I'm gonna give it an 8 because
That's fair.
because the ending
That's
and
fair,
the
bro.
story.
That's crazy. You gave it an 8. And Tuck, you get and you don't like Sony games like that, and you
No,
gave this
I
game
mean,
an 8.
I
Wow.
give them their little credit. I give them their props.
Because it has good gameplay.
To me, I'll put like this. One thing that is for sure, it's not a better game than Gears of War 5.
Oh,
No,
now see, now
graphically,
I like
Yeah.
Gears, so I'm rolling
graphically,
with you.
graphically, it's not a beautiful game than Gears of War 5. Graphic.
I've been
I,
playing Gears 5. It looks on the X. It looks bloody
it's
amazing.
one of the best graphic games out
4K 60.
there. In
Yeah, on
this,
my Xbox One X.
I mean, it's moderation. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
Spawn stepped it up. He got the X, baby. X gonna get
So
to you.
So
get
that's
a
all I gotta
PS4
say
because
about that. I mean, the graphics was okay, but it's something that you had never seen before. So, I mean, you always have seen that before
it
the
looks a lot like
leaves, the
Red
grass,
Dead
the
2.
buildings, and all that stuff.
It
So,
does, yeah. It
A
does.
lot
yeah,
like Red Dead 2.
I give it an 8. I give it an
You give it an
8.
8? All
And
right,
don't
Tuck.
get me wrong, and that's pushing it for me.
I know. I know. Yo, don't worry, Tuck. But don't worry, because we're gonna go back to you anyway. Because this just hit that The Last of Us 2 took an 80% hit. It took a dive in the UK. Ooh,
Woo.
on sales in the second week. Yikes. Go ahead,
So
So,
you
Spawn.
know,
What do you think?
so
What do
you
you
know
I'm
think?
what
gonna
that
say this,
means?
dude. Look, I'm gonna
You
say
know what
this.
that
A
means?
lot of
That
people
means that
hopped.
it's not doing. I mean, people ain't liking it.
No,
People ain't liking the
they made a
story.
lot. They made a lot of money in the first 2 days because people weren't seeing, all the videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
then it could be possible that later on, after the week, people saw the videos and stuff and see
What
people
up?
like PewDiePie, Angry Joe again. Maybe like, they're pissed off about it. I haven't played it, but what I've seen,
What's up, CDW?
they say it's a cool ass game, but the story has been rubbing them the wrong way. If you get what I'm saying.
Right.
And what I've seen, I've watched the playthrough. I personally, if when I first saw the video, I thought I would if I got the game. Only reason I have a PS4 is because PS4, like the base fat PS4, right, is more expensive than my Xbox One X. I refuse to buy something that is weaker than my Xbox One X and more expensive. But what if I was going into play, I would be thinking I would be playing as Ellie, right? The fact that you play 10 or so hours as um what's
Abby.
Abby,
Abby,
right? Yeah,
Abby.
the muscular bitch. Um, um, like it's you
What
can
up,
understand why
Rainstar?
people you can understand why people get upset. You
Shout
know what I'm
outs to
saying?
Other Zinc too.
You can understand maybe some of the hate is way too much. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like people say, oh, it's trash, it's a zero. No game is a zero unless it's totally unplayable. You know what I'm saying? No game is
Exactly.
a zero. It's totally unplayable. The story, no, I've been trying to say this. They need to stop coming with rating a whole game as a number. They need to rate each and every single section of the game and leave it like that. Instead of the game's a 9. How about the gameplay look like it's a 9 or 8, right? The graphics is a 9. Yeah, in my opinion, look great, right? Yeah. Um, maybe fun factor. I don't know. You said that you was falling asleep a little bit in certain parts of the game. What would you put down? I would say if you, I don't know about the gameplay because I haven't played it. I've seen videos and stuff like that. The story for me, what I've seen, I don't enjoy it, but I didn't buy it, so it's not my business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
I get
could
what you're saying. You just don't.
like you get what I'm saying. You should have your tiers of what like gameplay, etc. Right? You shouldn't be saying oh the whole game's a 9 because that's misconception. If you can, oh, what's the word? Like you having a high score will make you hate in the game even more when you get it. And if you said oh it's an 8, you expect an 8. If you understand. But if you say it's a 10, you expect a perfect game. And that's why I think a lot of people are pissed off. You know what I'm saying? They
It's
overexcite
overrated,
people.
right?
It's
Yeah, they
overrated. That's
over
what I was gonna tell you.
yeah they overrate stuff. And then when people buy the game, they get upset.
Whew.
And then unnecessarily. If you know what I'm saying. That's why I think. I personally, I would buy it if I had the money to buy a PS4. But the shop England is just
I'll give it to you.
England. If you did, I'd be happy. But England rips me off, man.
Yeah.
England rips me the hell off, man. I'm sidetracked. The PS4 is over £400 here,
Okay.
but yeah, the graphics looks amazing. As I said,
Okay.
is it 30 frames or 60 frames?
It is 30 frames on both
30
the pro
frames.
and regular. The pro version doesn't really look much
I
better
would
on
I would expect the Pro to have better performance and stuff, but whatever,
it
right?
needs. Yeah.
The graphics looks like Red Dead.
It
The
should.
story, I was up. When I was younger, I watched the whole of the Last of Us story because I never had the money like that. I grew up in a poor family, if you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So like, whatever I can't buy, I watch. And the story was cool in The Last of Us One. I like Joel's character. I know he did some shit at the end, right, to get revenge on him. But the fact that he went to a different state, right? Yeah. found the very person that's hunting him, saved her, then stupidly followed her into a building and got surrounded. It's an idiotic thing that no one that's lived in the pocket for over 30 years
He
would
let
have
his guard
walked
down.
into.
He let his guard down, and
You,
he went
but
in
It's
there.
he's
impossible,
almost
man.
60 years old.
I
He's
got
almost
got.
60 years old. You think he would always have his guard? That's why he survived that. You get me?
Yes, yeah, I got
Mhm.
you. I know what you mean.
The fact that somebody survived it, I would understand if it was a younger dude that
He ran
walked
into
in
a
like
small
idiotic.
militia, a small
Yeah,
militia right there. He ran into them, and that what they trying to say anyway is like if this was
he
realistic,
got complacent.
you got different groups everywhere. If you watch The
Yeah,
Walking Dead, you watch certain things, you got different crews everywhere. Now,
yeah.
if that crew was looking for you and you save somebody, yeah, you would think, yeah, the person to save you. But when you kill the person's family or somebody they loved, or a father or mother, or you
But the
know,
fact is, the
You gonna be
things
like
convenience
that though.
of him
might
finding
not go
those
your way.
people is the convenience
Yeah,
that they found
It's bad
randomly in the
writing,
next
right?
state. Yeah,
I
it's
feel
a
like the
convenience.
story was
Now,
kind of
honest,
sucked.
if it was if it was like, oh, I didn't run into them, they were looking for me, but instead of them looking for him, then he randomly walked in and saved her, and then boom, these are the so-called very so randomly the very people that want to kill him. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
the way they killed them, it was straight up copy from The Walking Dead, where the bashing the Asian guy said
Oh yeah, yeah. You already
it's
know
a carbon copy the way they did it, but instead of a baseball bat with spikes,
they
it's a freaking
stealing.
club.
They stealing stuff. Yeah, I got what you mean. When
Yeah, it's
Negan broke the Chinese guy's head
dude,
and bang,
dude. If they
started
dude,
beating everybody's head.
if they killed them in a better way, maybe just
Lucille.
off and pop, right? I know you would say you would like to torture someone or if they killed your parents, but the fact is like it's kind of disrespectful for the original fans. They got the fans to like the character, and then shot in his knee, slowly went up to them, thinking that oh he might save a power, start getting his head hit. Like it's gonna piss people off. I understand why people are pissed off.
I got
Not to the extent they are, you know what I'm saying? Because you
yeah.
can't shit in the whole game for that instance. But like the ending, in my opinion, was too
Terrible.
anticlimactic. The fact that um she pretty much lost everything and risked everything and lost Dana, all the stuff, right? Yeah, to kill this girl, to find this girl that killed Joel, and said got her two fingers bit off, so she got play guitar and said, "Alright, you can go." This was a wasted trip. You get me?
Yes,
This was a
yes.
literal wasted
So
trip. This was a
That was a
wasted.
horrible ending.
that was a bad story ending. She loses everything anyway because she doesn't kill Abby and she
Yeah.
loses the wife, the girl that she has.
The reason, yeah, the
Basically,
reason
you
why
got to
she,
go
the
find her.
reason why, the reason why they didn't kill Abby off because Jay, you said this before. They're probably gonna
Mhm.
make you play as Abby anyway. If you know what I'm saying, that's why they,
Majority
Yep.
of the game, yeah, you're playing as Abby.
yeah,
And in
yeah.
part
And once the next game is gonna be Abby, so I think they fucked over her. Like it's sad how they did her because they built her up right, and then basically shut on her character. Like I don't know, man. It's
Well,
What would you rate the game?
so I don't rate games overall.
Okay.
I rate gameplay and stuff, as I said.
You got it.
But like,
So what would
it's,
you
it's a
give
cool game.
each part of the game?
Story, it's hot garbage.
What would you
Okay.
give it, like a
That's
3?
why I say
Respectable.
no. I won't say 3. Nothing's a really 3 unless it's like I'll say like a 7,
The story's a 7? Damn, 7's good,
7
man.
or 6,
Nah.
7 or 6. One of those.
If he gave it a 7, then all right, that's his honest opinion.
6
Rainstar
point
said
5.
You were
I'll-
just shitting on it
said-
as part of
I'll
it.
shit on it, but
7
like,
is not that bad. 7
Seven.
is
dude,
better than
at
that.
least he gave it
hold
a
on.
7 from what he's seen and everything. At least
6.5
he
or
gave
7. I don't like to.
I respect
go
that.
into- like, yeah, gameplay
Well,
looks like an 8.
Which
Graphics
game?
looks good, man.
Check this out,
Um,
Rainstar. We got a comment right here. Rainstar 5858
Oh
said,
god.
"Which game story suck? Halo's 5 or The Last of Us 2?"
Jay,
Last of Us, man.
you should say it because you're
Last
the
of Us
one.
2.
Where would you put the story? man?
I'm saying Last of Us 2, guys. What are y'all
Where
saying?
would you put the
J-Lo?
story?
Halo 5 did not fucking. It did not have a pointless ending. It did not shit on a
Exactly.
character. It did not have stupid character decisions. It was not 80 hours. It was not 25 hours for no reason.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Well,
I can't really give.
Hey y'all, I'll put it like this. For number one, she would have died. Okay, for number one, she bit my damn fingers off. Okay, that's
Exactly.
enough.
Yeah.
That's enough right there. Even though that you killed my mentor, you
what's her
bit
name
my damn fingers off. Oh, and I got you drowned.
Dana,
Oh, you
that's a
gone.
girl. That's a girl.
You definitely gone.
What do you
I mean,
call her? Abby, right? The fact that she
I,
didn't kill, she let Ellie go after she could have easily popped her. She went and killed the Asian dude, right?
it
And
was
had her uncle
pointless,
and stuff.
bro. It was
Yeah,
pointless.
it was.
that story was
It looked
Listen,
like
pointless
it's
at the
dragged
end.
on.
guys, I'm gonna say my piece right now. All right, and then J Long, you take over after me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be like this. The storyline, it sucked. The ending sucked. I'm gonna be honest. You're playing as Abby most majority of the game, right? You're getting your little revenge. You're going through a lot of things. You're fighting people, the rattlers, whatever you want to call them, or whatever the hell. You're going through your little problems. Now Ellie's getting her revenge because they killed Joe within an hour and some change into the game. That's hands down. They beat him in. They baptized them. Just put it that way. They killed him. Now you got to understand why fans was mad at this game because they waited 7 years for this to see Joel die in early in the game. That's why majority of the people are mad and upset because they got to learn how to love Joel and love Ellie. But
Joel.
Joel, whatever you want.
Joel Santana.
Yeah. All right. All right. But at the end of
Shit.
the day, guys, it was the storyline was messed up. Now, yes, the AI is not all the greatest AIs, because I've seen a lot of other games with bad AIs.
And this is
But
basically Halo 5, but worse.
oh, listen, Halo 5 is a different thing.
No, read this comment.
What? Halo what?
Read
What's
the
coming?
comment.
Let me read the comment.
Oh, so, thank you, Black Swan. Isn't that terrible marketing like in Halo 5 by playing mostly as Locke,
That's true.
as
That's
playing
true.
mostly with Abby, then Joel or Ellie in The Last of Us 2? Where's the hypocrisy? Whoa, whoa,
He's
whoa.
right. He's right because at least they told you play as Locke. They didn't even tell you play as Abby.
Okay, we got Omega Werewolf. Sales drop 80%. Well, one and done game. Yep, but it sold like 4 million though
4 million. Yeah,
Everybody who
but
bought it already bought it, man.
in a week. Yeah, everybody bought it. You got to understand. You had people waited 7 years for this game, and to have a shitty ending when she loses her fingers and fights in water where Abby was basically malnutrition because she was starving. She got skinny as hell, the big arms left, and just I don't mean to blow it up, but it made no sense. You did all that killing. You even she didn't know that it was a pregnant woman, and she killed her too. Like you got to understand this that her decisions was poorly. She was making bad decisions in this game. But they try to make you understand. They try to make you understand Abby's side of the story. They try to entwine both stories into one, and I don't think you could have did that. The way they did it and put this game got a lot of people upset.
yeah,
And other Zinc said 4 million ain't shit. But I ain't gonna lie. Besides
That's a lot, man.
Besides Gears, where's other
Yes, sir.
Xbox games that really sold 4 million that easy in a week?
It
Yeah,
ain't cracked
hey,
down,
but
man.
you know what? But you
I'm
know
telling
what?
you.
Don't be wrong.
I'm just
Don't be
saying.
wrong. I understand what you're
Of course,
saying.
it sounds really good if it's Rising because of that.
I don't mean
You can make-
yeah,
You can
I
make
don't mean to, I don't
hey,
mean
you
to take
can
the
make 4
shots like
million.
that, but it's just the
But,
truth.
but I'm
We
gonna
gotta
tell you
call
straight
it
facts.
spade for spade.
I'm gonna tell you what
Listen,
it sells more
wait a
than any.
What a
more
second.
than
This thing is
any
like a movie,
exclusive.
okay? So
No,
let's
it's good for
let's see what it
exclusive.
does in
How much
second.
it
One
sells?
person at a time, bro.
Yeah, one person, guys. But wait, guys, I ain't even get to finish.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
taking my shots. Y'all, other Zinc threw some, so I'm talking to other Zinc and correcting him on that.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is this: the reason why I gave it an 8 to 8.5 is because besides the messed up story and everything, yeah, I understand. I'm not going into the because my real thing is I wasn't even supposed to even play this game or even buy this game because of what they did in the beginning when the leaks. But I decided to do it and say, freaking, I'm taking a chance. I want to do this because I don't want to go out the end of the year and be biased towards the game and not even try to show love or even play it to see what this game got. You understand me? But what I'm trying to say is this, bro. Like the storyline was trash. I give it that. But a lot of the game was dope. I know
Gameplay is
the
king
gameplay
in the
mechanics. Sega man, I got you in here, buddy.
Gameplay
Hey,
is
what's up,
king in that game.
Hey, you got it. That was your real channel, right? Did you got it on?
Yep, that's it. Yep,
Okay,
that's
now
it.
I got you. I friend request you too, so it'll be easier. But what I was trying to say is, shout outs to Sega man. He just joined us too. For y'all out there that just stopping by, make sure you subscribe to him too, bro. Show some love, man. Subscribe to Tuck. Black Spartan, J Long, everybody else that come on that I rock with. But guys, I just want to say this. I only gave it an 8 to 8.5 because I like the way that it was brutal. The killings is brutal. It's not like I'm not even gonna go there. It's not like certain games that when you shoot somebody in the leg, it's not even doing nothing.
That's why I
You
said
shoot
Red
somebody
Dead.
in the hand, his hand is coming off. You shoot somebody in the jaws, you blowing the face off. I like things like that.
Or
That's
I
why
like
I
it's
like
said
pretty
Red
cool.
Dead.
Like you
This
hit
reminds
someone
you
me a
with
might
a
lot of
say
Red
it's
Dead.
bottle and you see the
mocap, but
glass
it look
stay on their face.
realistic. That's very hard to do. It's not really easy.
Mhm.
Because if these
Yeah.
games are mocap and of realistic games were so easy to do, when I was growing up as a kid, they would have been doing that. But
I want to say this.
I'm just saying, in short words, I'm saying this. I only gave it to 8 to 8.5 because I liked it the way
The
the
gameplay
game
and the
the
physics and
gameplay was
mechanics.
playing, bro. You cannot lie. It might not be the greatest big open world, but the shit was something dope to look at. Certain things in this game was fire. Like you can't lie. I'm not a PlayStation guy. I'm an Xbox guy, but I'm gonna tell you this:
Speak your shit, bro.
storylines suck shit. I can't lie to you. That's me. J Long, you got your own thing. I'm gonna tell you, it didn't make sense to me, in my opinion. But I can't just lie like, yo, the game is all dog shit, bro. Nah, nah, nah. The game is pretty. It's something to look at. It's dope. It's nice. Like, but other than that, man, like I said, the 80%, Sega man, we'll get to that in a little while, but I'm gonna drop it to J Lo right now. I gave that game an 8. I'll probably even drop it down to 8, Jay. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think I still might keep it at 8.5 because the gameplay, man, fire, bro, fire. It's really like a next gen Splinter
I'll
Cell
call you at
type
J-Lo.
of game, man. Because the level design, man, the level design. There's just so much like this verticality to it. The way you could squeeze through walls, man, that's something that's never been done before in a game. It just adds a whole nother layer of like escaping. Um, so many close calls in the game that I get out to just by a thread, just by sliding through a wall or climbing through a hole that I noticed. It reminds me of Silent Hill, the way you like go around the levels and have to figure out exactly where to go with your map. There's like a whole town area. They kind of make it seem like it's survival horror, but it's really not because I was never low on inventory. So they kind of make it seem like it's survival horror, but they kind of failed on that aspect. But what they succeeded in, man, was the stealth, yo. The stealth is some of the most intense
Stealth
stealth.
is good.
It's intense and savage. It's insane, man. Like Ghost was saying, man, the brutality in this game, man. I want the next Gears to be like this, man. Because Gears, I love it, but Gears is more like it's a little more cartoony with the exact with the gore. You know what I mean, Ghost?
I mean,
Kind
yeah,
of deep.
but the brutal if Gears is bloody, it's raw. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, like Gears is raw. I like play. That's a PlayStation game. So on the PlayStation side, The Last of Us is a hit. But I ain't gonna lie, Jay. I can't just. I love Gears, man.
no, I'm
Gears
not gonna shit on Gears. I'm not gonna. No, Gears has some really
raw.
good gore. It's just like The Last of Us is more realistic. Like
Yeah, like Gears for us is like
Gears is more like a
brutal, bro.
Spawn type of like comic book
Yeah,
type
it's
of thing.
it's raw, man. Like
Mhm.
I see it like this, bro. Like I understand where you're coming from with the bloodiness and all that, but I ain't gonna lie, Gears, man, too get bloody. It's shaking.
The
Wait,
thing
wait,
what he's trying to say, I
that's what
think,
I'm
is
saying.
the
Oh
And
my
fact that
god,
you see
but yeah,
people
yo,
get blown off
I
and
got
stuff.
you. Go ahead, Jay. Do your thing.
but yeah, man, the AI, the human AI in the first Last of Us was fucking garbage. But in this
Yes,
game, man,
yes.
these are some smart motherfuckers, man. These are even on normal, man. They can get you, bro. And I like playing stealthy, and it's quite a challenge to play stealthy. You could go guns blazing because, like I said, it's not like Resident Evil where you have to be careful with your ammo. It's all over the place. So that level of challenge is kind of eh. But like, but just the AI and just like like I said, the level design. It may not be the most varied enemy variety and whatnot, but just it's fun to play with, and it really didn't get old until like the very end. So the gameplay, 10 out of 10. Graphics, Gears might look like I put this and Gears in the same level for different reasons. Like Gears resolution, obviously, colors, Gears kills this. 60 frames, obviously, the worlds are
Yep.
pretty freaking big in Gears too.
Hell yeah.
But this looks really real. Like I said, Gears is like a Todd McFarlane type of comic book style, while Last of Us is like a straight up mocap or movie. It's like Polar Express almost, like a CG movie.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they're
yeah,
both
a lot of it had a lot to do with the like cutscenes too. A lot of the gameplay is like basically you watching basically like a movie,
Of
a
our
story.
cutscenes, bro.
Yeah,
One thing I
it's a
will
lot.
say
I ain't
though
gonna lie, Jay,
is
it's a lot.
certain characters like Abby and Ellie, they look fake compared to everyone else. Because like Abby
Fucking
is
Ashley
her
small
face is
headed.
based on a real person, and her body is based on like some Russian bodybuilder chick or some shit. No, no joke, no joke. You can find the real chick she's based on, bro.
Juice
But like
It's time to
she's
pump
based
you
on two
up.
people. She's based on two people, but it doesn't look natural. Like she looks fake compared to like Dina. Dina looks like a real person, but Ellie looks like a Disney
Big ass
character.
nose.
Jay, you
That's a
done
little
got the
off-putting.
Xbox dudes hype, baby. I gotta go. I gotta put this up, Jay. We
Whoa,
got
whoa,
the
whoa.
stuff. You got other Zinc put that stuff. I'm gonna read a couple of comments. That stuff is absolutely generic compared to Splinter Cell, right? Then
Nah,
you
nah.
got
I was
Crimson.
playing Blacklist, man.
Craig Simmons gave it TV. Shout out to you, bro. He said Gears us brutal, baby. Yeah,
Nah, Gears is brutal. It is, it is. But Last of
it's
Us, like I
brutal.
said, it's a little
That's what I
bit
said.
more.
For the PlayStation side, Last of Us is Last of Us. On our side, we got Gears.
Because I played Splinter Cell Blacklist, and yes, Last of Us did copy a lot of it. Like, because people are like, oh my god, The Last of Us has like four different ways to attack this stealth scenario. Like Splinter Cell was doing that in 2001, but Last of Us just is doing it in next gen, so obviously it's gonna be better. If we get
Well,
a new
not really
Splinter
next
Cell,
gen.
it's
It's
probably
current
gonna be
gen.
better. Yeah, well, it's current. Well, compared to the last Splinter Cell, it's next gen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm
Of
saying.
course.
I beat Blacklist yesterday. It's dope, but yeah, The Last of
You,
Us
I was in, I
took
was
it to the
talking to
next
you while he's
level.
playing that shit, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was and it
Jalen,
has
I
co-op
want to,
unlike
I
The
want
Last
to
of Us.
call you out, fam. I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
back
yeah.
the old me. But I'm joking. But like, how you telling me that you fall asleep in the gameplay and shit, and you give it a 8.5?
What you say?
You told me while you playing that shit, you was falling asleep. Hey, ain't no way
Nah,
that's an
nah,
8.5
I
if you're
didn't
falling
get,
asleep.
I didn't get to the bad parts though. I was just talking about the gameplay. Gameplay 10, graphics 10. Let's get to that story though, man. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, and I'm gonna say why. The
You're
pacing,
harsher
bro.
than me, my
What
nigga.
up, honey?
Damn.
I sent you a link anyway, honey. If you
The,
want, you
I'm
can
trying
jump
to
in.
be nice,
the
but you like,
first
yeah, fuck
Last
that.
of Us to me,
4.10.
the first
4.10.
Last of Us is a game that it tried so hard to make me cry, man, but it did not work. I did not buy that bullshit that Joel saved this chick and that he was a good man. He was pro life. If he was pro life, why did he kill those five doctors and everybody in that fucking facility?
You should try to
Amen to
kill
that.
without killing them.
And the Last of Us one had bad writing because he did that horrible thing, ruining the whole world for the sake of one little girl, and he saw no consequence in the first game. So when Joel died in this first game, I stood up, I was clapping, I was cheering. I'm like, "Yep, you killed
You
the motherfucker who
asshole.
pretty
You would
much
have
killed
made
the
why
world."
did you now dying?
Joel fucked up the whole world.
Yeah, true.
Joel destroyed the whole world. How many kids died as a result of what Joel did, bro? Joel is a piece of shit. So,
Um,
see, and I agree with
For
Ghost last
reality,
week.
yeah.
If someone killed my father, I'd hit him with a baseball bat for 3 hours, just like Abby did. Joel got
Abby beat the
exactly what
shit
he
out of him,
deserved,
bro.
and I love that because I did not like what he did in the first game.
If you cried for that scene, y'all need to slap yourselves in the face.
Joel's a murderer. Joel's a
Like,
murderer. He
nah,
killed
I'm just saying,
innocent
ain't no
fucking
video
black.
game gonna make me cry, bro.
And
They
since
got
we're
some
on this
problems
Black
for that
Lives
shit.
Matter, since everybody's on the Black Lives Matter shit, how come no one calls out that every black person in The Last of Us One died, even the good people? Every single black person in The Last of Us One died.
Mm.
You don't hear that shit. But let's get back to
do you not know the joke, the fact that black people never survive in the horror situations?
yeah. It's
It's a
just like a
trope. It's gonna
1985
be like
movie, bro. The black guy always has to die.
yeah,
Yo, bro, that's
I
sad
don't
though,
have
and
any
everything.
expectation of surviving anything. Like
I used to
like a
call the
black
game Until Yawn. Even in that game, the black person dies.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is. Like
Low-key
I
racist.
don't know why. In movies they do the same thing.
Yeah, man.
It's been like that. Oh, the Spanish guy is gay. I don't get it. But yo,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
got to
yo.
take
The
shots at that. Like,
Here's the worst part of the story, man. The pacing, man. Just like Uncharted 4, there's flashback scenes when you're a little kid and you're just walking, and that shit
that
is.
flashback in the
yeah,
flashback.
Nathan Drake.
Oh
That's weird.
my god,
His
that shit
brother.
is.
He got a brother or something.
And like the whole shit
That's
with
weird.
Ellie in the museum, it sure was cool to look at for 2 minutes, but like a fucking 1 hour long level of just looking at shit, boring.
Nah, but you know what they went detailed in though? When you can see the old PlayStation and all that.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
Easter eggs. There's cool little Easter eggs, you
it's
know.
a nice though. It lets you know what it is.
But what you call it, there's a scene where Ellie plays "Take on Me" on guitar for 5 minutes, and you cannot skip that cutscene, bro. That is like I really, really was cringing so fucking hard, man. Like that right there alone ruined the game.
She ain't got two fingers. And the funny thing is, I think they made a mistake in this game. Y'all need to go back and watch that. When you really, yo, Jay, I seen her bite one finger off. I don't know how the fuck she took two.
Hey, man. We might have to go frame by frame on that one.
Exactly. Because I'm telling you, I know she took one, bro. Then all
She
of a
took
sudden it's two.
two.
And yeah, let me sum up my thoughts on the story, man. It's a generic revenge plot, man. It's just the
Yo, Nick,
bullshit
what's
story.
popping, bro? What's
This
good,
shit's been
Nick
told
Banks?
how many times, man, that the cycle of revenge. Naruto talked about that shit, that fucking Ryan Gosling movie, Kill Bill.
Oh,
And this shit did nothing new. It's just like Abby took the high road the entire game. Because she only killed who she had to. She let everybody else go while Ellie killed everybody. And then at the end, her fucking stupid instinct is to go and do it again, and then she loses it all, man. The game should
Yeah,
have really
dude.
ended at the farm,
If you're
man.
gonna
If
kill,
it would have
but
ended at the farm, the game would have been really fucking good because she would have learned her lesson that revenge ain't gonna do shit. But
mhm.
she learned that when it was too late. And if she would have
but
stayed home with her girl, guess what? Abby would have died on that stake. She would have died on that cross.
amen to that, my brother.
So
But
she
let me
Whoever's
tell
became
you,
clapping,
like, if
a
you're gonna go
fucking
so
loser.
far to try to go murder
whoever's
something,
clapping, that's
stick
what's up.
stick to it, man. Because you fucked up everything as well. You might as well say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill her anyway because I've lost everything."
She should have
Imagine if I
killed the
lost
bitch.
everything.
Let
I
the
should have fucking
transvestite
kicked
little
her, dude.
girl, a little boy go. This whole thing was weird, bro. It's
See,
a
And we
lot of.
gotta
it's,
talk
it's
about this,
true.
man. We
You
gotta
want
talk
to?
about this. How
The
Naughty Dog,
graphics
this
is
game
no
has a
better
bunch of
than
characters with
wait,
no explanation, man. Like Isaac, no explanation. The Firefly, I mean, WLF, no explanation. The
You mean
Rattler came out of
transcriptors?
nowhere, no explanation.
They came out of nowhere and was rocking the
This game had
what you call
trash
it.
character development for every character besides Abby. Besides Abby, 'cause Ellie regressed as a character. Joel regressed as a character.
He dead,
J
so
Long.
he can't really have any improvements.
No, he regrets as a character because there's a scene at the end where he goes, if I had the chance to take you to Seattle, I would have killed the doctors again.
Yeah, no, he said that. He
So he
said that
regrets.
clearly. He would have kept doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what she says
And
to him.
Abby was mad, which she's right to be mad, man. And she's like, yo, if
Ellie was
I would
mad.
have yeah,
Hey, so
Ellie, yeah. If Ellie says if I would have died there, I would have had a purpose in life. Now I'm living
Yep.
a meaningful life in a zombie apocalypse, man.
The
Joel
thing
made this
is,
girl fucking suffer for no reason, man. What a
hey,
piece of
when
shit.
No,
hey,
for no
hey,
reason, no
hey,
reality. We
y'all.
found out. But remember, guys, we got Sega Man here too. So
Hey, J
Sega Man.
Long.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with The Last of Us, man.
Hey, J Long.
8.5.
So where were you ranked? So okay, so you give The Last of Us a 10 on graphics, right?
Yeah,
What? Oh,
Where would you rank Tomb Raider? The last Tomb Raider game is
the
graphics.
last
Tomb
Tomb
Raiders,
Raider,
all
I
the
give it
Tomb
the best.
Raiders is dope, bro.
The last
Beautiful.
Tomb
Like
Raider
the
was
graphics on all the Tomb Raiders. Remember, throughout the years, every game is gonna get better and better. All the Tomb Raiders that came out was fire. There was nothing wrong with
I
those Tomb
like
Raiders.
this. I put Tomb Raider up there with on the graphics end.
nah.
Yeah, Tomb
Oh
Raider's
heck
dope.
yeah!
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game.
The graphics are just as good, but the animations make it look like shit, man. I can't lie, man.
Remember, Last of Us came out towards the end of 2020, so they had more time to utilize what they had and make the game a little more better. You understand?
No, that's true. That's true. But even
So
Uncharted had better animations than Tomb Raider. Uncharted is not as good as like it's not a better game, but it has better animations, and it came out before the last Tomb Raider.
mm, well, I Sega Man.
Yo,
All right, we're gonna start getting into the 80% though. This 80%. How you say it?
The
Whew,
drop in
yeah,
sales.
the drop on sales, my brother. Cause I know you said the last time we did a show, you didn't really because you never played it, and you're not gonna really give your thoughts on it. You understand? But from what
yeah.
you see on the outside, it sold 4 million supposedly on its first week. Supposedly that the number. I don't know if it went on up or not, but right now the talk of the town is 80% in the second week. It dropped 80%, bro, in the UK.
Wow,
That's a big drop, bro.
that's
What
a
do you
really
think about
big
that?
drop.
What do you think about that, my brother?
Wow, man. Well, I mean, it has its fan base. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
the diehard fans, and Jay got it. He played it and liked it, Jay Long, and you know what I mean. But the fan base is going to always buy, The Last of Us, the hardcore too. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised about that. I thought it'd be a little higher than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
Hey, man.
Amen to that.
no, but you expect
130, or you know how
100,
they say 160
100 million.
consoles. So
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
100 million
guys,
console.
tell me your opinions on this. Why do you think it dropped? Why do you think it went that low?
the videos like PewDiePie and stuff like that saying how much they don't like the
Honest
story
opinion.
itself.
Yeah, PewDiePie
Yeah,
gave
Yeah,
it 6, I think.
You want to know
yeah.
why? Because of the
yeah.
story. The storyline didn't. You got to understand. People waited 7 years, and I said this earlier. They waited 7 years for this game, bro,
For
to
the
get
story.
to see that for this story to see Joel die like that and see Ellie and all that. Nah, like that's what messed this
Yeah,
game up. And the leaks that came out basically destroyed
Oh
this.
yeah, I forgot about that.
The leaks
Yeah.
destroyed this game. This is why Sony was hiding the like button, the dislike buttons, taking out the comment sections, just throwing out the thing because they got whoever leaked this out, which they saying that he did, he messed up because now people got a hold of that and people didn't like that, so they lost pre-orders too. Is remember they took a bad hit on this game,
Yeah, I remember
so
that now. Yeah.
yeah, this game been hit and it still got the 4 million out there. But remember,
How
you
much?
see how many games they try to sell back? How many like games they was giving back on this game?
Yeah.
There's like
Shit,
a
I
lot
gotta
of
remember,
pages and
man.
stuff.
They got
brutal.
the day,
The,
and then they
the
got
one,
pushed up because of the leaks. Like
Fucking
I,
GameStop would have had a field day,
they had to release it
Man.
early because the leaks ruined the game.
bro. That thing got leaked out. The whole plot when they beat his ass. I've been knew that when they beat his ass. I seen all that shit with the leak.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like all of this was leaked out in the beginning. So
Hmm.
that's what really ruined this game. It was that. So that really was a big factor because when you get PewDiePie, you getting all these YouTubers, then you get some that females and some guys that want to be like females, they crying, or a guy getting hit with a golf club that's not even real. That person ain't really dying. You got these people really crying. Like you really messed up a game that really could have been a big seller for them. Even though they try to say like it was a big seller,
even
but
Kojima is shitting on it.
yeah,
That's
even
what's
even
people were
Kojima
shitting
was
on
shitting on it. Yeah, he
even
was shitting on them.
Kojima.
So in the PlayStation division, like they going at it amongst
no, yo,
themselves. Being
oh, yo, Ghost, I got something that could lead to another topic after this. That the old president of Sony was saying that we shouldn't be having long ass games for no reason. Right after The Last of Us 2 came out, you noticed that?
Yep,
Sean Layden. We
Sean
can talk
Layton.
about that later.
Oh, yeah, we can end off with that one.
Yeah,
Sean Layton one, definitely.
Which
we got
But
spotted here.
yo,
which
Good
but
opinion.
which I
but
say
yeah,
How
give
much?
your
my
say on
my
that
bad.
because Sega Man asked all of us that, so that's my opinion on what I said.
Why it dropped? Yeah, I think it dropped because the story, man. Because PlayStation conditioned gamers to only care about story, and now that their precious Joel got fucked up, and they love the story of the first game, and now that they shat on it, they don't even
Hmm.
care about gameplay or graphics. All they care about is story, man. So I blame Sony for conditioning their gamers to only care about story.
Yeah, that would hurt too. Because a lot of people didn't like. Wasn't there a lot of people that didn't like the story?
Exactly. Yeah, the second one, they say that it ruined the legacy of the first story. So once they
Okay.
saw that, they're like, fuck this, because that's what they played it for.
Yeah.
I don't know why people only play games for story. What you got to move with it?
Man.
Damn it.
Well, I put it like this, y'all. As far as I'm concerned, as far as like I can understand where he's saying about the short of the games because it takes a lot of money to make these damn games. Okay,
How
don't
much
get me wrong.
millions they put
Yeah,
in this
they made
game?
a lot of money off
Tuck,
that
tuck,
game.
tuck. We're gonna talk about that towards the end.
Okay.
Why do
Sean
you think?
Lane. We're talking about
Why do
Sean
you
Lane.
think no one's buying The Last of Us 2 anymore? Tuck?
Exactly, Tuck.
It's for the story, dude. Simple as that. It's because it's all the big YouTubers saying, I don't want to pay this shit no more. I've seen YouTubers like not cry, but PewDiePie. If you watch all these live stream of that, right? He's like, why am I even doing this no more? As his title, and like I'm just gonna speed run Abby's parts, and basically all these type of being. It's just it sounds like he's just depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Ghost, you hear me?
Like I see
Yeah, I
when
can
he's
hear you
playing.
clearly, my brother.
I see when he's playing and stuff, he's
You could.
happy and shit. The gameplay is all that whatever, right? But like we saw these YouTube talk about the story itself. Let me shit on it. And when you see a big YouTube like PewDiePie and you got how much whatever, right, subscribers and stuff, it's gonna hit. Well, all these big YouTubers, what they're saying, they're gonna be like, I don't want to buy this game no more. There's a lot of people saying they don't like it. They might not buy it. That's how exactly what J Long's saying. The fact that all the other people is hating on it.
It
Yeah,
got hit.
man.
bad. That
Yeah,
game called Hate Bad, and still people bought it. But AJ the Great said the gameplay is fire. That's his opinion, my brother. That's what's up. Thank you for stopping by. Also, Nick Banks, man, y'all down there for the people watching out there. If y'all can hear your boy Ghost Rider 730, Sega Man came up with a good one. Why do y'all think it took an 80% hit, basically? Why the sales dropped, and why you think it dropped like that
In the UK.
in the
in the
UK?
UK.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's something for y'all out there. Let me know down in the comment section, guys. If y'all put it up, I'm gonna read it. We the panel right here. We want to know what's up because it's not only us. Y'all hearing our opinions, but your opinion counts. On this show, whenever you're talking, y'all put it up. I'm gonna read it. So Nick Banks, you know you my bro. So what up, bro?
So they
Yeah.
said it dropped 80% in the UK, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead. Tuck, do your thing, baby boy.
Okay, well, the way I say it like this. Okay, it's anything like any. Okay, it's like the first week we gonna always. It's like you going to a movie. When you go to a blockbuster movie,
That's your diehards.
you're looking for that movie to do good. Okay, and if the movie does good, that's okay. But if the movie flops, I mean, everything goes on to the second or third week anyway. So even on that Sony, even on that they sold over 4 million copies, if it goes down like that, I mean, because the first example is always the good impression, and
Okay.
that's how it is too. That's like in every movie that you see too.
Well, Hunter says a one and done. That's all. You right,
Yeah,
bro.
it's just a one and done. So I
I
mean,
love you, Tuck. Tuck
I
says
always appreciate that.
it's gonna go in.
I always appreciate that. I don't like one and done. I would never buy a one and done game. I mean, don't get me wrong. For $59, I don't think so. No, not for no $59.
You think it should have been $40? No lie, God. No cap. No capping.
It's
Yeah,
a long. It's a long
yeah.
game.
You think $40 would have been a good one, or you think
Nah,
60?
I
60.
don't give a care how long it is, J Long. I don't give a care how long it is. There's no multiplayer.
It's long for no reason.
There's no none of that.
Yeah, but Quantum Break ain't have multiplayer. That was a good game.
But there's only one thing about it. Yes, it didn't have it. But you see, it got all the scrutinized. That game didn't sell good at all either.
Yeah,
I think
Quantum
only
Break didn't sell good, but Quantum Break is a
And,
good game.
and
I
now,
like Quantum Break.
now since that the game,
Yeah.
the Game Pass, everybody loving the damn game.
No, I think it sold 1 million by itself without Game Pass. At least maybe two, but
No,
not
but
that.
I'm just saying, as much as these cost these games, how much it cost for them to make these games? No,
Yeah, that ain't
4
shit.
million is not enough, man.
Well, that mocap budget must have been a lot, man. That shit ain't cheap.
Hell no, it's not cheap.
What I'm gonna
One thing I
say
forgot
is,
to say in my review was the game was long for no reason, man. It took me a long ass time, over 20 something hours. And yeah, like I said, by the time you get to the farm, you're like, why am I still playing this? Why is this chick still out for revenge? And at the end, you just feel disappointed. So it
Well,
felt
other
like
Zing just put up right now. He said Quantum Break isn't a first party game.
it's a third party exclusive. It's a third party exclusive, but still, it's still a Microsoft
I
title.
say it's an exclusive because it's only on Xbox.
It's published by
PC,
Microsoft.
yeah, but remember, PC is, you can say Microsoft is PC, bro. When our games go there, like, hey, so what? When PlayStation
Yeah,
games go there, it's like that's something different.
and Spider-Man was a third party exclusive until Sony bought Insomniac, and that game is good too. And
yeah.
Demon Souls is third party, all that
Man,
shit.
I need a PS4 for Spider-Man,
See,
man.
we got Hunter. Hunter said QB one of the best games this gen.
It's a fun game, man.
Hell yeah, I give it to you.
It's a fun game.
I
Like,
liked it.
Yeah, I
Second,
loved it.
guys, all right. Did Chuck, you spoke your piece, right? Spartan, you spoke yours?
About why it dropped in sales. Yeah, he
Yeah.
said PewDiePie and reviewers, right?
Okay. Tuck said his. Jay, you said yours?
Yeah. It failed. It failed because not failed, but it dropped because people care too much about story.
Yeah.
That's why.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't mean to cut you off. Story is what makes a game too. A good storyline is what people want to
It
play.
helps. It helps.
It helps it big time.
I helped the big time.
Because if you got a horrible
Movement.
storyline, the
Yeah.
game ain't going nowhere.
Nah, that ain't true. Like Ninja Gaiden has a horrible story. That's pretty good.
Kavish.
Like
Kavish.
Dead Rising is a really cheesy story, but everyone loves that, you know.
It's meant to be cheesy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
the
like
Dead Rising. Wait,
like
hold on.
a lot of these Japanese games are horrible stories, but they're fun.
Hey man, I like this I like when we had it and we had the hordes of zombies
Metal
and I
Gear.
used to run through and do my attacks and go like that. PlayStation can't do this.
Microsoft needs to buy that. Yeah, back when Xbox was great, man.
Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, it's been rough, man.
It's
It's
been
been
rough.
rough. Towards the end, it's been rough. That's
No
why I
sweat in
can't
my
wait for
back.
this generation coming up, bro.
Dude,
Because I
no
know we're
sweat in
gonna
my
stomp
back.
a mud hole in PS the PlayStation
Oh,
donkey's heads.
okay, yeah. But let's talk about those predictions, man.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna jump down the line. Sega man, you up? You up for it?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
July
All right,
show prediction.
perfect, Sega man. What's your predictions on the July show predictions? What you got coming up? What you think? They're gonna show.
Well, I think they're going to show hopefully a lot of first party.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know, I know Halo Infinite definitely. Um, I'm hearing rumors that maybe the new Forza 8.
Hmm.
Um,
It's kind of not gonna be
and
rumor. It's gonna be.
I don't know about Fable. It's questionable.
It's gonna
You know
be
what I mean?
Forza.
Maybe they'll show. Then they're going to show something from I guess another game from the Initiative. I'm thinking.
Hmm.
So they really have to. I think they're going to bring it, man, in July. You know, I really do. I think they're gonna bring the fire. You know what I mean? When
Yep.
what they got coming on. You know what I mean? I think they might also talk about the Xbox Series S.
Oh,
There's a rumor that there's a Xbox Series S. You know, their digital version. So
Oof.
we'll see. You know what I mean?
I heard
But
that's like 250. I think.
yeah, I mean we'll see, man.
All right, I'm gonna break something down here too. Go ahead, do your thing.
But I think you know what, guys, they have to bring it in July, man. You know what I mean? I think they're going to. I think they're gonna have a really good show, and I think we're gonna be really surprised when they with the stuff they're gonna be showing, man. You know what I mean? The last one they showed, I mean it was
Third
okay. You
parties.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was okay. You know what I mean? A lot of people smashed on it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But they did what they could during this pandemic. I mean, you can only do what you can do, right? I mean, so we'll see, man. I think they're going to. I think we're all going to be wild. You know,
They're gonna
when
blow
it's
our mind,
July.
you think? Yeah.
I think so, man. I think
Yeah,
so.
bro. I can't Sega, man, I can't wait, boy. I just wanna see what they got this is for me. You done, Sega man?
Yeah, man.
For
Yeah.
me, Sega man, I'm gonna be honest with you, all you're here and for the people out there listening. I'm excited. This is what I've been waiting for next generation to get here and show us what the next generation of console gaming has to show us. We already seen certain exclusives that they had on a Microsoft show that they showed, which was third-party games that was going to PlayStation and Xbox, and they gave us
So
third-party
yeah.
exclusivity on certain games. So now we know we got those. We know we have
Medium.
Project Mira and we have Hellblade. So that adds up to our exclusives, right? Now
Got that
we
one.
get,
Yeah,
yep.
Hellblade.
That's
Now we
four
get
right there.
to see what they're gonna give us in July, man. And it's like, yo, a couple of months, guys, we get our hands on the Series X, guys. And whoever likes PlayStation out there, you'll get your hands on your PlayStation 5. But I want to tell you like this, guys. 100 could vouch for me because he was on the phone with me when I went to the mom and pop store. The guy was like, PlayStation, maybe discless, could be running for like 450. He said,
Oh
Damn.
right
no,
now,
man.
this I'm just don't
Oh
take this with
no.
a grain of salt. Hold on.
I think so.
Let me speak. He said the PlayStation might be the PlayStation might be running like six, close to six.
Yeah.
This is what he
Yeah.
did. This is what the guy told me at the store from a mom and pop store now. He said they haven't came up with the price yet, but this is what the price ranges is looking like. And 100 was on the phone with me, and 100 got to speak to the guy too. So 100 know I'm not lying. Now the Xbox Series X, he said might be running maybe in a lower range to like undercut PlayStation. And this is a guy that's working in the store.
Mhm.
one of my boys that they work in the mom and pop stores. So I'm just giving y'all that. Y'all take it with a grain of salt. This is your boy Ghost Rider. I'm not trying to say like I'm up to something, but maybe that could be the price right there, guys. I'm just throwing
Well,
it
that's
like
the rumor.
that's a rumor, and he threw that. And he sells, that's his products. So I don't know, but I'm just
Could
saying
be right.
could be right, guys. But
Yeah,
I
you
heard
never
that
know,
Could be
man.
right, man.
Xbox
You
One
could
they
be
talking
right.
about might be 250. He was talking about like it might be like $250.
The Lockhart?
Yeah, I think it's the Lockhart one of them. He was talking about, and you can ask Honey if Honey was in the show, he could vouch for me. But right now he's in the comment section. He's driving home. So right
Also,
now,
That's
Microsoft
safe,
can
hundred.
afford to take a loss too.
this is
That's
what I'm
safe,
trying to
hundred.
say. I'm not saying Ghost is not saying that I'm yo. This is it. I'm 100% right. I'm just going off of what somebody had told me. You understand that Honey knows
Yo,
he heard it, and the store, the guy that sells stuff. So
some
basically,
fans, man.
yeah,
Some fans were theorizing that the reason they're closing down Microsoft stores and a couple other things is to afford to is to afford that loss, second man.
my my
So they're
Yeah,
cutting extra
yeah.
loss just by
my
keeping
Mixer.
retail stores a mixer exactly selling off mixer and joining with Facebook.
I'm thinking that supposedly, guys, remember it leaked kind of that Microsoft might show Perfect Dark, a new reboot.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited
What do
because
y'all think about Perfect Dark, guys? Because I heard that's
If
a
they do that, that would be a big feather in the hat right there.
we don't have Splinter Cell right now, man. We need that sci-fi type of spy game, bro.
And I think Perfect Dark was an underrated game. It was a good game. I played
Yeah,
on 360. It's a good
You
game,
guys
man.
don't more than me. I've never
I
played it.
think it was underrated. You know what I mean?
Private Dark Zero,
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
played
that
it.
was a good. I thought it was a pretty good game.
good
I thought
launch.
it was. Huh?
It was a great launch title, man.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think you're right, Jay. I think it was a launch title. Yeah, I have the metal one. The metal case one.
Hey, right,
woo.
right.
Yeah, that
Damn.
that I
Shame, my
thought it was
brother.
good.
You a collector
I thought
too.
it was good.
He's the
Yeah.
real deal, guys. He ain't no fake YouTuber out there that's trying to front. All my boys I hang out with is the real deal. He bots the real deal. He got the real joints. Sega Man's the real deal. Jay's the real deal. My man Tux like me. We don't give a damn. We're gonna tell you the game is trash.
You better
Spartan's
not
down
forget
with
me,
it too,
motherfucker.
bro. Spartan, yeah,
Shit.
look, I got cursed at. Spartan's my bro too. He gonna curse you out and tell you it's trash. But
Yeah.
Hey,
also,
did you?
guys, go ahead, Sega Man.
Hey, did you hear? Remember when Spawn came on MK11?
Yeah,
Remember that? Now, Todd McFarlane said it's time for a new Spawn game after he's seen that. So
Ooh, and I mentioned that
that
before.
might be a
Yeah,
new one.
this year's
There might be a new
Microsoft better
Spawn
lock
game.
that down.
I feel like the
Yeah.
coalition will do a good spawn
Yeah,
game.
it's about time for a new Spawn
Microsoft need
movie.
to lock that down, bro. Go for that Spawn game if it's true what Sega Man just said now.
What
If
do you
this
think,
Spawn
man?
game gonna be made, Microsoft need to let these studios unleash it. Pay that where the checkbook at. Phil, where that checkbook, baby. Aaron, come on, make it happen, baby. Make it happen. We need one of those. We need one of those. But y'all, I heard of a rumor too. Also, besides the Perfect Dark, they was talking about a new Fable. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys. For me, if a Fable game is coming out, I don't want to see no kind of like cartoonish Fable. I want to see a realistic Fable, like something like they need to change it up to give it that oomph, just like God of War, over the shoulder type, brutal. Like they need to change the style of it. That's my opinion. That's not. I don't know about everybody else, but that's just how I feel. I want to see a Fable that's kind of gory, like bloody and raw, like brutal.
You know what I think it's gonna be like? I think it's gonna be like this is a bold
I
prediction,
did
but
hear a rumor of Forza
it's
8 too.
gonna be like the new Star Wars game. It's gonna be like the new Star Wars game mixed with Witcher. That's my prediction.
I mean, that's dope. I ain't
Like
gonna lie.
the new Star
If it
Wars,
could be like a Witcher, you crazy. I'm taking that any day.
it'll be like the new Star Wars, but more open world.
He said,
Prediction,
the
I have
other
no
six said,
facts.
then that's eight's not Fable.
What do you say?
That's eight's not Fable. But
That is.
other Zinc, I was gonna tell you like this, bro. Like, what's that? Getting a Fable game that's like a Witcher or something like that, like this fire like that. Come on, man, you cannot beat that, and it breathes a breath of fresh life into something new. It's something different. That's what we need in these games. Not a reboot, like not a remaster. Nah. If you taking games like that, redo it, like, and give it a
That's
new
what they
breath
do
of
with God
fresh
of
air.
War.
What you
Yeah.
mean?
We need our God of War. I don't think that's something with sacrifice. You see what I'm saying?
Of our God of
Yeah,
Wars?
Hellblade could be like that.
It's Hellblade.
I
If
mean,
if they
Hellblade
nail
is a
Hellblade,
monster. Like I like Hellblade. Hellblade is a dope game.
I need to finish that, man.
It's
Bro,
good.
it's so good.
But
Like,
it's a good indie. It's a really good indie, man. One of the best. But the new one might be like maybe bigger budget. It might be more like God of War.
I mean, it might
Yeah,
not
it
be
might.
that, but who cares if it's not even close to that? I'm still gonna get it. You wanna know why, Jay?
Why?
Because is yo that little small team made that beautiful game that won
Oh,
awards. Like, yeah,
imagine
like
bigger team, bro.
what's up, Cyberwolf? Yeah, with a bigger team, a bigger budget, I know they're
Bigger
gonna do their
console.
thing, bro.
Mm.
But also, I did
See,
like Sega Man said, I did hear about Forza 8, and I just want Microsoft go all out. Don't play around and give these big websites like the IGNs and all these people to just straight destroy you. That's the thing. I don't want them to use this as ammunition to try to say the PlayStation 5 is better. If you
Well,
go
you
out
know
there,
what?
just go for the
Hey,
fences. I want you to
go.
show more of a realistic game categories for the people. If you're gonna show, even show a Gears of War 6, get the people hype.
It goes.
Get yeah,
Kiss the baby on that. As
'cause-
long as RGN and Sony paying them, forget it.
oh yo,
It's gonna be up to us to go ahead and go out there and get the games, and that's it. I mean, you gotta leave the thing at IGN's hands, and just people just need to go out there and play the games. Because
yeah.
I don't want to hear IGN because
Oh man, yo,
because what they
you know
did
they're gonna shoot.
because,
That's what I'm trying to say.
because
Like,
what they did because
don't
what
give
they
them
did
ammunition.
to what's the game the Roman game.
Rise
Right?
of the Room.
Yeah, what they did to that game before it came out, they was praising that game. Then all of a sudden, the next thing you knew, another person did a rake and they trashed it. Before the
That's one of
game
the
even
best
came
ones.
out, like a day before the system came out, they reviewed the game. They gave the game good reviews. Then all of a sudden the game come out, then they're gonna piss on the game. In Sunrise of Rome, oh man, that is still one of the most beautiful graphic games out there. The gameplay is
Crytek
solid
engine.
and
Yeah.
everything.
it
I mean,
needs to
it's just a
enhance
good
first,
game,
man.
and
It
people
needs to
still
enhance.
shit on the damn game.
They're
I
not
mean,
making gears no time soon. But Hunt
so,
just show a logo, baby. That's all they gotta do, baby. And get
no, but
everybody hype, bro. That's a little
no,
logo.
but
Gears of
I'm
War
just saying,
6.
I'm just saying, leave it at IGN, leave everything at IGN, leave it at the ranking people's hands. We need to turn that, and just like you say, we got a voice. We need to speak up on it, and that's it. Because you know what IGN gonna do. You know what they're gonna do. They're gonna give it a 10. I mean, almost every doggone PS game that comes out that exclusive gets a 10 out of a 10.
Oh, you already know that. We all knew that. Every
But
Xbox
I'm
guy in
just
this
saying,
room know that, Tuck. You know
but,
that.
but I'm just
You
saying,
get no
get
fair
it out of their hand. We don't need them reviewers no more. Get it out of their hands. Period.
Most
Let us review the game because we're the gamers. We the one that's gonna play the damn game. They're not even gonna play the game all the way.
That's like the user score, baby. That's
Yeah,
where it's really
yeah.
at when the people really
And
get
that's where it needs
honest
to be
opinion.
a user score. It don't need to be no IGN or none of these big old high dollar websites and all that.
You got these ponies and all that that's making these people who they are, the clicks. It's with the clickbaits. Because you got people going on there and viewing it, so they're getting the clicks. So they're going to keep doing it. You know, when we hate on Xbox, we get more clicks by these PlayStation dudes. The Xbox dudes is going to go watch it anyway to see what they said about them. That's all it does, bro. And they're getting paid for that.
Well, they need to start with that. People just need to start going and looking at those doggone reviews because it don't make no doggone sense. Don't make no sense. You got a lot of good games out there that's done real good, but just because it got reviewed wrong, then you know then it never get love.
Yeah, man.
It never gets love. So
You got Tuck. We all came to grips with this. Cyberwolf just put PS Skeet in a blanket. As long as it's an exclusive, it's gold. Yeah, bro. Hands down. They can do anything. They can polish a turd and put a gun in it and call it the turtle box,
Yeah.
turd box. And he could run out of nowhere with two legs and throw a shit ball. And they will go platinum over there. I'm telling you. But them dudes, they hype with it. They get hype.
Number one.
But that's where it need to stop it though.
Nah, Tuck, look, we all know what it is. There's nothing we could do. All right, they got. Just put it this way: this Last of Us was a curse because they wanted it to be so dope that they gave it 10 for 10s. Tuck, I had it up there on the screen the last time. 5 for
Right.
5s, Tuck, and they got exposed for being so biased because the user scores was horrible on this game. And look, 2 weeks later, Tuck, 2 weeks later, we just all gave our little honest opinion on it. It dropped 80%, Tuck, in the UK. That should tell you something.
Well, you know what? That means our voices are being heard then.
I mean, everybody knows now that it's been like this for a long time. The
I
bias is
you
real.
would have gave it a good score too. And that's good.
Facts, man.
Yeah.
100 just put all they have to do is show Games Gears 5 still getting content. Xbox doesn't need a copy off of Sony, may have all these working on all these IPs. You're right about that. I feel, on my honest opinion, I think they should just have a logo saying Gears 6. We could get it at the end of the generation, Tuck. I mean, on 100. Just to put that out there like Sony would do. Sony would do something like that. And get the fans hype. That's what it's all about, getting your fan base and your consumers hype. This is why I want to see different new IPs, because Microsoft has done it. But make sure that you put money into these IPs and make them better. Don't just go out there and grab an IP that look massively cartoony and be like, yo, this is the most powerful console, but you playing a game like this. Go ahead, Jay. Show
Sega.
Sega, like a game like that. I got the most powerful console, but I'm playing a game like this. This ain't greatness. Like I'm just being honest. Like it's dope.
Not saying it's bad, yeah. But
I'm just saying, like I don't want to see this, and they got a dope game coming out for PlayStation.
it shouldn't be
Like,
all you.
bro, nah, man. Like what?
Bug snacks.
Yeah, but nah. I play this before Bugsnax. I'll tell you that.
Nah, yeah. Sega.
Yo, I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to take shots, but the dog shit console PS5 coming out with. They got Bugsnax, Volcanoes. They got so many whack games coming out for that console. I cannot purchase that PS5 starting at launch. It doesn't. I still haven't seen nothing yet. They got a couple of months to make me go, you know what? I'm copping the X and coming out my store like this with a PS5. Because right now it's looking shaky on that, guys.
Dude, I'm never
Hey,
getting
you know what
that
else I
thing.
heard?
Go
I
ahead,
heard
man.
I heard from friends of mine that like PlayStation and on media that a lot of people are buying the digital version of PlayStation 5. They're not even buying
450.
the blue, the 4K one, the blue. They're not buying it. They want the digital. They want the
DRM.
digital
Now,
version.
you know what's gonna bug you out? I'm gonna answer you with that. Remember in the beginning of this generation, nobody wanted digital.
Mhm.
Yep.
It was like a curse for Xbox, right?
Yep.
When Sony does it,
Yo,
everything's
Jalen.
okay, right?
Dude, Jalen
Yep.
had to force me to play this shit, man.
Remember this generation we was called a TV box, right?
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation got TV on theirs. The media
got a
stopped
remote
talking
now.
about it. It was better on PlayStation.
Camera, like the Connect.
Yep.
They got a camera and a
Got an
TV.
eye.
You notice that? They got a TV remote too.
They got a TV remote
Yep.
like we launched
Yep,
on.
they do.
They got a
They do.
camera like we did. They're supposed to be powerful. Now nobody's talking about the camera. Hold on, man. America is the let's start this up. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. But
no.
is the Japanese company spying on you now? Seeing what us Americans is doing with that camera? You get it? You complain that America is looking at y'all, our government, but y'all got a Japanese product in your house. So you letting basically the Japanese people watch what you're doing, huh? Does that make any sense? 100 said Xbox, not Sony. Xbox are making games. PS just have these movies game with no type of multiplayer. Bruh, The Last of Us was like you could say a video game and a movie. Because you'll play the game and then stay there and watch it like this. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, Ellie walked and pulled out a wedgie. All right, she's playing the guitar. Okay, like it
Playing
is
the
what
guitar.
it is. But I ain't gonna lie. A lot of those games are selling this generation. I think Microsoft need to do games like that too.
That's what people want. Let's be real.
Because let's be real, a lot of people's asking for those games.
4
Microsoft
million
need to do
people
what
in
Sony
those.
doing with those type of style games because that's what people like. They selling.
4
Well,
million.
I
How
think
Detroit
this.
became
They sell.
huge.
If you go
So
down and
like,
do the math, they outselling us on our games when we go
Hey,
by.
hey,
Because
hey,
a lot of Xbox dudes, I'm gonna be honest, the
this.
quantum breaks. Let's
We
be
had,
honest here.
hey, we had one of them games. Hey, we had one of them games out there, Quantum Break.
Yeah, listen,
Hey,
Tuck. I was gonna break it
Quantum
down.
Break.
Quantum Break, Sunset Overdrive, all our fucking games. Excuse me, all our games that we had, nobody bought them. Nobody bought them.
But
So
the
I don't
thing
want to
that
hear no
is,
Xbox dude talking about old this, old that when nobody
but
bought
see,
shit. The
but see,
PlayStation
this
niggas
what,
buy their games at
They
least.
do.
but
They do.
see, this is what I'm
Xbox
talking
niggas ain't
about.
bought shit. That's why these games did bad.
And we're not
But
talking
see,
about you
this is
think
what I'm talking about.
And
The media,
that's not no
buying.
fanboy shit.
The
the
fans buy
media
it.
went on
But
there and
half
slam.
the media.
Hey, the media went on
I
there
don't,
and
I
slammed
don't buy shit. I'm a
Quantum
video
Break,
game
and people bought it. They went into it instead of
Record.
giving the game a try. This is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
But listen, if
This is what I'm
PlayStation
talking
dudes
about
can
right
play
here.
with a Nihu Kahuni and that other shit with a guy playing where you fighting a cock. Think about that,
Hey,
and they selling and
Persona.
doing whatever
hey,
persona and all that,
but
and
here,
people are buying these things.
hey, but
Like you
Ghost
gotta really
Rider,
look at it. Like
Ghost Rider. But this is what I'm saying. Now Quantum Break is on the Game Pass, and these people are loving the game now. I'm like,
that's
hey,
what
you
we've
should
been
have loved the
saying. The
game
game
then.
been good, but Xbox dudes are the most. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them are hypocrites, bro.
They're the most
They
wishy-washy people out there.
Microsoft give them games and they be like, yo, they'll bash the game, don't not even play it. Like,
They're
bro, like
wishy-washy. That's all it is. To it. They
support
wishy
your games.
and they
That's what
washy.
it
bro.
is
Do you
on
know how much
Xbox.
was
Support
shot
the
on
game.
the Halo 5? We were shot on the Halo 5 because you can play as
Yep.
Chief.
I buy all my exclusives.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
See, Sega Man is a realist. He buys his exclusives.
I do
Everybody
too.
that I hang out with, they buy their exclusives. Like. But what
No,
happened with the rest of the community?
goes
Nobody bought these games.
goes. Let me say it like this, man. Like Xbox fans, we buy the games. Us people on YouTube, we buy them. But like the mass public, man, like we said, they like that movie type of game. They don't like that gameplay driven type of shit, like fucking Recore or Sunset Overdrive, you know. And they don't like that cartoony shit either. Let's be real.
That's cinematic, realistic shit. That's
And
what the
Sunset Overdrive was a good game.
And guess what? They're gonna probably make a Sunset 2 on PS4, PS5 exclusive, and it's probably gonna sell more than one. Let's be real.
That's what I think. They be double dipping on the PlayStation side, bruh. They double dip all the time, bruh. That's why I'm saying this Last of Us, if they bring it to the PlayStation 5, it doesn't count because it's a PlayStation 4 game. People got to realize this. We can't let them move the goalposts and go, yo, we got to remaster the Last of Us 2. And you go, yeah, and they go, yeah, that look better than anything on the Xbox Series X. No, buddy, that's a PlayStation 4 game. That don't count.
And yo, Ghost, we do also
Well,
have
you
to.
know what they're going. You know what they're going to do. You know what
We
they're
have to
going to do. They're going to upscale it to the 5.
And that shit don't rock. That's an upscale
It
game.
might
That's
rock. It might not
not
rock.
rocking. We're not gonna let it rock because why would you count it? That's them double dipping. They making you
Well,
buy it again. Like think about
I
that.
don't.
They're
I
eating
don't think it's
themselves
going
on
to
that.
rock.
I don't think they'll do that.
I don't think it will rock because I mean, if they do
They
put on the
remastered part
PS5,
one, right?
Nah,
if
like
they,
like how they're doing with GTA, man.
listen, if they do put on the PS5, it's not going to rock because people don't like the story. When people don't like the story, it ain't going to rock on the PS5.
No, it
Yeah,
ain't.
they
I don't
won't buy
think
it
so.
again. Nah,
People
nah.
is going to want something brand new on the PS5, and they don't have nothing coming brand new at
they
all.
should have waited for Ghost of Tsushima.
Unless they're going to get a lot of Japanese handouts again.
To me, I
Oh
think they
yeah.
should
Yeah,
have
Bug
Ghost of
Snacks.
Tsushima in that game. Oh, Buck Snacks.
I'm about to say Bucks now.
Yo,
Now,
good
they
one,
get a lot
Sega
of
man. That's
Japanese
good.
handouts. But you know, these people they're gonna count it. No, I don't count on Japanese handout. Damn it, it's
Nah,
Japanese
Chuck, they got
handout.
Buck
I
Snacks,
don't
baby.
count
Forget
that.
about the handouts. They got Buck Snacks, baby.
That ain't
That's
a
the
small
power of
game.
the PS5. Y'all don't realize that? That's that 4K.
Dude,
That shit
they
time.
keep talking about 70s and
The
80s
Sega
for
man, that's
Xbox.
that 4K 240 frames per second, baby.
And then they're gonna come out.
Yo,
And
Ghost.
then they go to
Yeah,
my what's the name of the game? Damn it.
yeah. I can
The
you.
game that
I mean, J Lo.
Action Clink. Man, please. Who
That looked
man
the same as the last one, bro. I
Ratchet
was
and
that,
Clank looked good. My wife like it, but for
dude,
me, your boy goes no,
we
no.
didn't have
doesn't look that
15
different from the last.
variations of it. It
And
ain't
I'm not
nothing
buying
new.
a game called Sack Boy. Think about it, Sack Boy. I'm not
Nah,
buying that.
yeah.
You hear
The
what I said, Ghost?
design
It ain't
sucks.
nothing new.
Sack boy.
And
Yeah,
when is the game gonna come out? It might be
What's that boy?
2021,
What they gonna be?
2022 until that game come out.
But yo, Ghost, we can't talk about sales without talking about the media, man, because they be pushing all the Sony shit, yo. Because no one was ever playing Persona until the media started pushing it for the PS5.
what? The
No one
media is
ever
what took
paid.
us down.
Dog, the Last Odyssey and the Blue Dragon games that PlayStation fans said Xbox didn't support sold better than every Persona game before 5.
For the 4.
But and the media is like pushing Yakuza, which also sold like dog shit. Like no one played before PS4. Like they're just pushing shit because it's a handout for PS4, and it'll make the console look good.
Yeah, bro.
Those
And,
Yakuza games
and,
look way
and
to
here we
time,
go
man.
again. Persona 5 ain't nothing but a Japanese handout.
It is a handout, and it's probably coming to PC because they just put 4 on PC,
Yeah, and
which Xbox right after.
Also in
so
July, it hit July too. That game's supposed to be the one where he's FedEx guy. That's also going on PC.
Yeah, it comes out on PC in 2 weeks.
Yep,
For this guy, what do you mean?
yep.
What does?
What's it called? Death Stranding.
I'll
Death
buy
Stranding.
it.
Yeah, I need to get
Is
Game
that
is
that guy
game.
that
I'm
carries
getting
piss
chased by
piss
shit.
around or something
Yep,
like that?
carry
Piss
pee
and-
pee.
He's FedEx delivering fucking urine and shit.
I mean, the
Oh
PlayStation guys
damn!
Urine?
went crazy for
Hold
that
up.
too. The pee pee
Urine?
game.
Is that why he's delivering?
now I
Urine?
guarantee you, give it a couple months. Um, the
He
Last of Us
carries pee
2,
pee and feces.
the Last of Us 2 will be going
Oh
to
my
PC.
god.
Nah, I don't think that one goes
Why not?
because they don't have any Naughty Dog games on PC.
Well, it might be the first. It might be it. But
Tuck
like that,
taking
it might be the
shots.
first.
It might be the first because they're gonna need some
It
help.
might be the first. Hey, Sony
Yeah,
got to make money.
they
Yeah,
only
that,
put the old games on PC.
Sony gonna pimp that bitch.
They,
we
they
got
got
They gonna do
they,
something.
hey, they got to make money.
Put some heels on that bitch. Abby, do some more muscles, girl.
Hey, if they sales go down 80% in UK, I
Yeah,
mean,
Tuck.
it's
Get 'em.
not gonna be that long that it go down here either.
Yo, put some heels
Hey,
on that bitch. We gotta get out there. Naughty Dog, shut the
you're
fuck
happy
up.
with
Neil
that
Drunkman, chill out, homie. Chill out.
Hey,
and,
go.
hey,
Yeah.
and that thing too, what I got to say is this like this. Like I said, yeah, it might have made over 4 million the first week. Don't get me wrong. But if it's anything like any damn movie, after a while, it breaks its luster. And if it's not hot during the second or third week, I mean, it might break even.
Nah, remember
It might
Uh,
go even.
they gonna push that. They gonna pimp that
But
chick for like $20, bro, on Black Friday.
as much as they can.
most media,
That
most
shit
you
gonna
know
sell
what?
like crazy on Black Friday.
Hold
majority
on,
on
hold
the
on.
first week,
You
man.
hell yeah, you know they ain't gonna sell like
Yeah, they're gonna do like when they do with God of War and all that. They're gonna put the price down, man, cheap. Especially this game took a hit. So you know that's taking a dive on a sale. And
Hey,
you know,
but goes, here we go. Here we go. How much do they think that game gonna be on Black Friday? $40?
20,
I think maybe 30, bro. Who knows? They might even put it down to 20, knowing so
25.
they need some money. Look, Sega
Well,
Man said 25. Give him
I'm
$5 more
like
dollars.
I'm like
Yeah.
this, man. If they do that
Shit.
Last of Us at 25,
Sega Man,
they
I'll buy
make
that
money.
for $1. I'm telling you. Shit, I'm telling you.
Cause I wonder how much it costs for them to make that game.
Nah, it was a big budget,
That was a
man.
big budget, bro. Black
But,
Spawn, what
yo,
you think about it, baby?
So that's
yo,
why I'm
Ghost,
saying
what do you think about this, man? Do you think
why
that game
I'm saying 4
outsold
million ain't nothing.
every Xbox exclusive last year?
Let me ask you this: how much did The Last of Us One
Oh,
make?
oh man. Oof. Jay, I don't know, man. You think it sold more better than Gears?
I don't know. I have to see the sales.
Gears. They said that was the most successful Gears, supposedly.
That's
So
true.
better than 4. So I think Gears probably said soft, especially when you hit somebody with that shotgun. Soft. Back up Abby with that shit. Back the fuck up, Jay. You ain't getting at me with that damn shit.
How much? How much did the Last of Us One make?
Too much money, brother. Too much money, man.
That shit with consoles, so we don't know the real.
Let me go like this, Tuck. In all reality, what the Xbox dudes and my friends are trying to say, The Last of Us went double wood, puppy. Went double wood.
Nah,
I'm telling you, I mean, to 110 million, J, 4
That
million,
was gold.
double wood, baby.
that shit made
Yeah,
money.
but in comparison, how do
Nah, I'm
you
just
have
messing
100?
around out there. I don't want
Hold on,
nobody
hold on,
sampling my voice, trying to
Y'all
hate.
gotta
hold
remember,
on, hold
man,
on, hold on.
most
Sample
of the
my voice, goddamn. I don't give a shit though. How you have over 100 and something fucking million consoles and only sold 4 million?
You
Hey,
wanna know
Ghost.
why? Nobody got internet, baby. I'm taking shots for you, Smarn. Come on, baby. I'm taking shots. I'm trying to back
How
you up.
ser- no, but how seriously you have over 100 something million people they
I
say they
got you,
have?
boy. Like,
Shall
that's
I
when you see
not
that
have
it's weird.
more than 4 million in 3 days? I expect them to do more than fucking like GTA
Hey,
must
We
do
Ghost.
how
all
much
do.
people.
We all do. Yeah, Sega.
I heard that I don't know how true it is. I don't think all their games are going to be, but I heard some of the PS5 games or most of them are they going to be 30 frames per second.
they
Oh,
are
Bro,
apparently.
that's what if they targeting that, this is what I said this a while ago, and I'm glad you brought this up. Whoo! Our console right now, the Xbox X, it's pushing 4K 60, but 4K really 30. A lot of our games, majority of our games is doing 4K 30, and some are doing 60. Right
yeah,
now,
Yeah.
right
We
now
have a
as we
lot
speak.
of 60 actually.
PlayStation, what happened, Jay?
Not we have a lot of 60 Gears, Forza.
Okay, check this
Gears,
out, Jay.
Forza,
Too.
yeah.
The thing
it's
that
all
I
about
had
the open
said
world shit.
that nobody really seeing this is, what about PlayStation? They're finally gonna hit 4K what we've been doing this generation. They're gonna get
They
it for
hit my
next
Xbox X.
generation.
Shit.
Because we're gonna have Series X, which supposed to be doing 60 to 120 frames per second, like the standard, supposedly. But you know how it is. Maybe our first party games are gonna do that, and you know how these third party developers are. They're gonna try to make games par with the
Blazing and
PlayStation,
shit.
like they always do. When we had it
Bottom
in the
line,
beginning of the generation, they didn't go par with the Xbox One. They made the PlayStation games 1080p. They did ours 900p. You get it?
dude,
So
I
I
get that.
feel
I
like
get
there's
that.
so much biasism with developers and all that.
True.
Microsoft need to be like, yo, take full advantage of our console. We don't give a damn. That's what they need to do. If you want this console to sell, you need to bring it hardcore. You need to not play around with PlayStation because they got the fan base already. As you can see, they got the people on sale.
Hmm.
Console sales, which console sales don't really count as really big time sales for them because Sony had came out and said that just because they had made 110 million consoles sold, they didn't really bank like that. Microsoft
They
really
made that
banked.
moolah.
Microsoft made that moolah. So
Fucking
Sony
dude,
did make money, but Microsoft made money too.
gold
But that's
alone
what I'm
makes
One
saying.
less
The
millions of dollars,
console.
console.
dude.
I mean, you can have over 100 million consoles out there. I mean, if you ain't doing nothing with it, hell, you ain't doing nothing with it.
Tuck, I said it like this: how is it 110 million people with that console, but only 4 million bought it? That's something weird to me. Like, what? Nobody else got the internet? What? Nobody ain't doing that? Like, I don't understand that. Like, is everybody just playing FIFA? Think about it.
So only
Hey,
four
Because
percent
foreign
of the people
countries,
bought
that's
that
what they
shit.
play. A lot of
That's
these foreigners don't even play westernized games and all these Japanese type games.
They
A
don't.
lot of these
No, they
foreign
don't.
Spanish countries, they play soccer, bro. Just
Go.
yep, goal. And then when you see the American people, a lot of people, I know a lot of casuals, because we call them casuals. I know a lot of my boys get the 2Ks, they get
hmm
the football,
Automatic. hmm
occasionally maybe a Mortal Kombat or maybe a Call of Duty, and that's it. They call it for the whole generation.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They just playing those sport games.
Every
So
year, dude.
it's
Every
whoever
Right.
year.
gets the best sport game
PlayStation.
for those people. So that's where you can see that the hardcore is really buying these games.
Yo, Ghost, so you gotta get MLB the Show on Series X because
Oh,
that's the
you already
Xbox.
know, baby. I
That's
gotta
the
go.
Xbox.
My cousin said, yo, check this out.
No,
My cousin said, if he's
no.
watching out there, I'll be ready for your ass, boy. Because I'm gonna try to pitch that no hitter I got you with last time, homie. I was playing like me and my cousin used to go at it. But now
We lost that
the
sports
best
game.
baseball game that's hands down, period. MLB is coming to Xbox. I cannot wait for that because now I can cross play with my cousin Sele while he chilling playing the PlayStation 5. I'm gonna be playing my Series X, and we're gonna have some good late night games, baby.
Oh,
That's right.
hey, Maverick, you know what? You know,
You
for your
what?
cousin, tell your cousin that he don't want no parts
Nah,
of it.
that's the older brother. The younger brother's the one you always argue with. That's the pony
Yo,
himself.
that nigga,
That's
I
what
love,
I'm talking
I
about.
love arguing with the motherfucker, man. Shit.
Spawn love that nigga. Spawn love him.
Everything
Spawn love
going
my
after
cousin.
after ball.
My cousin Lee. He's the even Hunter said it. He's just a diehard PlayStation guy, bro. You're not gonna argue my cousin's a troll. He gonna have you mad.
You
He
know
mad,
what?
cursing and getting crazy, and he gonna say PlayStation. Your ears are gonna bust. He's gonna say it's the best. But
Go
just to get you
brother,
mad.
go brother. There's only one thing about it. The last time that me and him talked, he might be getting ready to go to the Xbox. He said
He
he's gonna get to the
is.
spot.
I got him transitioning already. I
The
got him.
transition.
The
Oh
transition,
yeah, he
baby.
might well get
Say,
ready
man,
for
I
it.
got him. I'm reeling my cousin in.
Transition like Abby.
Like,
He
yeah,
might
yo,
well
man.
get ready for it.
Oh, had me working out like, damn, she got babe, let me see your
Yeah, your
yo.
cousin might well get ready for it, man.
Answer.
Yeah, my cousin might not look.
Answer.
I ain't gonna lie. Sega man, my cousin's a diehard PlayStation guy,
Come
but
here.
he might not even buy the
I put
PlayStation
some
5.
silk thing in there. Pink.
I'm being honest. He might just buy the Xbox. That's the
Damn,
thing.
bro,
I'm
that's
reeling him
crazy.
in. I'm reeling
It's
him.
a
This is the
it's
first
a
time ever
silk
he's gonna
wrap
do
thing.
that. Like he buys the Xbox
Okay.
like I buy the PlayStation. You understand? But this time
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said he
yeah.
was gonna. He said, "Cause the more you talking to me, I might
Yeah.
transition to it. But knowing him, he might be leading me on with that fake jab, trying to hit me with a left hook and put me down, like gas me up, and then he brought the PlayStation 5. I know him.
Nah, I think he's for real.
But you see, Tuck, you and him had nice little talks. Yeah, I know y'all got probably into it last time with Hunter and y'all, but
No,
Hunter,
we didn't do it
and
last
that's
time.
what I love about you. Like, yeah, it's my family. I know he's younger, and y'all talk it out, and you might get into little things with him, but that's what I love about it. Like, y'all my boys, and y'all my peeps. You understand? Like, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, what do you think, man, about the PlayStation 5? Do you think
We
it's
didn't
gonna?
even finish our predictions, man.
Oh yeah. Definitely, J Lo, you give your predictions.
I didn't finish my
Not
predictions
Spartan.
because
You can go. You can go.
You
I'm
got me
waiting
too,
because
because
I'm
I
gonna
was
go
about to
bed
go
soon, son. It's almost 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna
Oh
finish my
shit, yeah,
predictions.
Spartan. Yeah, do your shit,
Spawn,
man.
give yours in quick, bro.
Bro, I'm my eyebags are closing, dude.
That's why I said, give your prediction, my brother.
What I'm gonna say this, I don't care because I think there's gonna be a Forza. Most likely gonna be a Forza game because there's a Forza game every generation, apart whatever, right? Yeah.
Every launch, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, everyone. So like, it's gonna be Forza. There's gonna be Halo. And once Halo hits, that's all. That's gonna. Uh, just for that one game, I'm getting the Series X. Just for that one game. Um,
Okay, okay.
Senua Sacrifice gonna be shown. Um, like if there is the rumored console, I don't know if it's coming or not. If it's true, but people are saying it's true. It's probably shown on the live stream. I personally don't care for the Xbox Series S because why would I go for the lower when I can get the beast? You get me?
Yeah.
Unless I'm a filthy casual. I'm joking to any filthy casuals out there. But like Series X all the way. I I may buy day one, I may not. That's if I have the money.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
That Jay.
But like yeah, that's Jalen's thing. But like if I see I haven't played Perfect Dark, so I would love a remaster so I can, witness it, if you get what I'm saying. I want a new Fable. Like Ghost said, I want a more realistic not I don't mind it if it was cartoony, but I would like it to be even if we saw uh like see that I couldn't see Fable because like see that Everworld game that's coming that's exclusive to
Every
Xbox.
wild, yeah, yeah.
Everworld that's a Fable like not cartoony but like more like Breath of the Wild type beat, if you know what I'm saying. So like
Mm-hmm.
if we're gonna make Fable, it gotta be more realistic instead of cartoony. It's already got one that's cartoony, right? If you know what I'm saying. Not cartoony, but you get what I'm saying. So like I would like a adulty, not well, all Fables were kind of adulty, even if it's
Uh huh.
cartoonish. If you get what I'm saying. But like I would like have the human stuff like that, yeah, and be graphically intense. You need those exclusives to actually look amazing because if the exclusive don't push the system, what else is gonna push it? You know what I'm saying? You got the
Exactly.
power there. You got the beast of a machine to do it. Don't hold it back, dude. Like I want to see juggernauts of games, dude. These they have to come in kicking and swinging and fighting and like trying to knock somebody out. How good they get, you know what I'm saying? You have to come
Yeah,
with a haymaker because like
yeah,
you
bro.
can't come
Yeah,
in soft. You can't come with these light jabs. Dude. They need to bring something really fucking good, man. These like I, to be honest, this year has been rough for Xbox fans. You know what I'm saying? It's been fun. I met loads of my friends and stuff. Jay Long, Ghost, he what. Um, I'm facing some people, but like you know what I'm saying, right? But like they need to come out with something swinging because the games need to be better, dude. And hopefully, I believe in Phil, I believe in Xbox, and hopefully they come out with something like I believe in Senior Sacrifice. That's gonna be a good game because like the first game, I haven't finished it yet. I need to. I'm I'm more for open world guy. Jay Long, you know this. I
Yeah,
play Assassin's Creed stuff like that. I'm Witcher 3. Oh, that's my favorite game ever. If they could make anything similar to Witcher 3, I'll be done deal, dude. I'll be done for the whole generation. I'll be good. Well, that's why I think I think they're gonna show Everwild, Forza, Halo, of course. They need to do a big segment for Halo. Um, if the console and a couple other exclusives, they're probably gonna show some multiplayer as well. I think it's gonna be really good. Hopefully, it blows my mind, but blow my away. But I'm not gonna get too excited because when I get too excited, I always get disappointed, even if it's a good show. You know what I'm saying? Not damage controlling, of course not, but I think it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna leave now because it's late. You guys have a good night.
all right,
yo, thanks
bro.
for stopping by, man.
It's okay, man. Adios, amigos.
Take it easy, bro.
Nice to meet you, brother.
And nice to meet you too, Sega.
All right, man.
All right. Who else is missing with their projections?
Did Tuck go?
You talking about Sony?
Nah, the Xbox July show.
Oh,
Yeah, good. What you on, Tuck?
What do you think is gonna happen?
oh yeah, I know what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna really. I think it's gonna. I think Microsoft's gonna put the nail in the coffin on this deal. Um, Halo is gonna. I mean, we gonna see how Halo's gonna look. Um, we gonna see a lot of. I think we're gonna see games that they're gonna make. Like we said, they didn't buy 14 brand new studios for no damn reason to be sitting around and just turning their thumbs and not do nothing. Phil Spencer like gaming and he loves games, so and he loved the Xbox um, system. Um, I think they're gonna do good. I mean, because one thing about it, they don't have to fight against each other no more either. They don't. I mean, the Xbox do not have to fight against Microsoft to prove itself no more because it's already proven that it's making money and they already hit hand in hand with each other. So I think my personal view, I think Xbox and really, I think Microsoft is going to really just nail it. Um, I mean, I know how the media is going to do it. I hope that they don't, but you know how that goes with the media. I'm hoping that when they do it, I hope that they turn around and say that they did a good show.
Media's brutal.
Especially if they come out doing what I think they're going to do. I think what they're going to do. Um, if they show a Fable, if they show oh man, what's the name of that game? If
Perfect
they
Dark.
show, huh?
Perfect Dark.
If they show Perfect Dark, and like let's say they show a Banjo Kazooie, which I don't think they're gonna do that, but let's say like they do that, and what's the name the frogs tail with the frogs?
With the
Um,
What,
frogs.
what's that? What's that one?
let me see.
Are you talking about Battletoads?
Right,
Oh
Battletoads.
yeah.
I think they're gonna show. I think they're gonna show that. Um, And I know they're gonna show Halo, and I think Halo's gonna just steal the cake because we haven't had a Halo in 5 years, and I think it's gonna be big. I think it's gonna be real big, real huge. And then plus, we don't know. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. What I'm interested in too. I want to see how the UI, how they going to improve on the UI too. I would just love to see that because you can just do so much stuff with the Xbox. So I want to see all that too. Whether we see it or not, I don't know. They might hold that to the next show, but I know this show is going to show a lot of games, and as long as they show good games and people can relate to them and all that stuff, and they put a nail on Sony's coffin, that is fine and dandy with me. But we know how these people are, especially the Xbox people too. They fickle in the head too. Me, you, Ghost Rider, 100, all of us is real gamers, and we like the Xbox brand. And but some of these fickle ass, fake ass Xbox people that I call them, sometimes they just long for the ride. Whatever comes out, but I think they are for Sony too. Because all I've been hearing lately is about they show was good. Xbox show was nothing.
PlayStation show?
Yeah.
Bug snacks?
Thank you. But I'm just saying to myself, how in the hell can you try and say that PlayStation show was good
Bruh.
and Xbox show nothing but
Tuck.
Ghost.
Tuck. Say it, man.
So I'm through what I got to say.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you like this. Sea of Thieves, you say look, they're cartoony. That's not one of my cup of tea of games. I know I'm not. That's why you don't see me talking too much about it, right? Sea of Thieves, you got State of Decay 2. They try to say it was cartoony and all that, but when you look at a game, there's a next generation game coming out for the PlayStation 5, and it's called Bug Snacks. Or you got this school simulator game or whatever it is, where you got like a little rhino and these little weird things, and they in school and funny style. Like, let's be honest here. When you start looking at a game like Volcano, when you start looking at a guy sitting on a toilet bowl, look like he's going cock-a-doo-doo-doo, and it's dropping down basically. When you look at these games, how can they have the audacity to disrespect these games on Microsoft when they got games like that coming out for next gen? What? What are we doing? Like
Preach to the choir.
I am gonna preach it because they need help. Then when you look, they got Sackboy. When you look, they got Ratchet and Crank. When you look, need I say more? Like Sega Man, like I'm like, where's the heavy hitter? Now, don't get me wrong. They did have that game where Shorty was jumping through like the mountains and all that. That was fire.
What was that?
But that's a time.
Project Aria, something like that.
Yeah, that was dope. You said that's a time exclusive, right?
Yeah, that's a time exclusive.
You know what I mean? But so when you really look at it, guys, they didn't really have that fire. But the media said PlayStation, hit it. They did really good, and I'm like, what? Nobody's seen Bug Snacks, but they dissed Stupid Lucky Tales. What's going on here? Like, what are we doing? Like,
they're praising Sackboy, but they shot on Super Lucky Tail, which plays exactly the same.
Exactly. And then when you look at it, he goes, wait up. He grabs a little bug and goes, and he eats it and goes, and they go, oh man, Bug Snacks.
Yeah.
Rated PG-13, coming for you. PlayStation 5's finest. Yo, everybody gave their
I haven't. Nah.
You haven't done yours?
Nah.
Well, let it rip, my brother.
I agree with a lot of what you guys said. I think Perfect Dark and Fable makes sense because they had Twitter accounts. One of them was even tied to a Microsoft account, and then the other, a Microsoft employee follows. Then you have Microsoft trying to deny it. Obviously, that's what they always have to do. And we've heard rumors about Perfect Dark being done even by the coalition. They said that they're gonna redo that game Shanghai Heist and reuse some of that and turn it into Perfect Dark. I'm not sure if that's true, but I think it's gonna be you can go first person and third person, and it's gonna be a stealth oriented with gadgets. It's gonna be like Microsoft's answer to like Splinter Cell and Tomb Raider. It's gonna be
Mm.
adventure but sci-fi and stealth, and I think it's gonna have animations that rival The Last of Us. Uh, Bold prediction. I have again no evidence beside to the gameplay shit that I mentioned. Those are just what I want to see. And Fable, I think is gonna be, dude. Fable Legends. I don't know if any of you played it, but that game looked amazing. So I
Yeah,
think
it
it's gonna.
did.
I think, and I kind of agree with 100. It doesn't have to be. It could be cartoony and still look really good, like Ratchet and Clank. It looks like a Pixar movie. I think this will look like a freaking DreamWorks movie, but it's gonna be really violent too. So it's gonna look like a really nice CGI British fantasy movie. It's gonna be open world like The Witcher. I think maybe not as expansive, but the original Fables were kind of they had loading screens. It wasn't really like one seamless map. So I think this will be the first Fable like that. I think they're gonna keep their promise with all the because Fable made a lot of promises like, oh, if you plant a tree when you're a kid, it will stay. All the changes to the world, everything you do has a different change. So I think with the power of the SSD and the X, I think that every little decision that you make in the game could truly change the world, and they can finally deliver on the promise that they could not keep back in 2002 or three when the first game came out, and the sequels. So I think Fable will have a combat like that new Star Wars because it's kind of like Dark Souls, but not as trash. That's my opinion. I think we're gonna see Everwild, maybe a graphical upgrade, 120 frames on the X, on the Series X. Halo 5, Halo 6, obviously. That's gonna be
To
60 on
Halo 6? Not
that's gonna
Infinite,
be
Halo
60.
6? Oh, that's a bold one. Good shit.
Not no, Infinite is 6, yeah. They're just calling it Infinite. But what you gonna call it, I think it's gonna be 30 on the base Xbox One, 60 on the X, and 120 on the Series X. I don't know if you guys agree with me there. I don't know if it'll be 4K 120, but I know that it'll at least 1440, and they'll have
Yeah.
a 4K 60 mode, man, with ultra graphics. Uh, I feel like we're gonna have a lot more graphical settings too. They might display that. What you might call it. I think we're gonna see some new IPs from the studios that they bought. They have 13 studios. I think we might see every single studio's game, at least the ones that have something. Even
Hey
if it's
Jay.
an announcement or whatnot. Yeah. What's up, Sega?
Hey Jay, man. I heard that some of their games will possibly go 120 frames per second, man.
Oh yeah, I definitely think so. The thing is, I have a pretty powerful PC. I can't even do 4K 60. So if this could do 4K 120, I'm sold, man. 'Cause this PC, it's really annoying. Has a lot of
Yeah.
problems. A huge loud machine. The Series X is a nice size. It's probably really quiet. If it's really that powerful, man, I'm going day one, man.
Well, hey, you know what? I tell you another good game that y'all need to try. I'm not really sure if y'all part of the preview program, but that game called Grounded
It's fun.
is fun. It's fun.
It
I
looks
mean,
fun.
yes. I mean, yes, it's cartoony, but it's fun as hell. Especially when you got to turn around and you got to, I mean, especially when you got to make stuff, you got to turn stuff into acts, and you got to really, I mean, it's really just basically a good, fun game.
I like the world. 'Cause you're like really tiny and like this
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
exactly.
Right.
Yo, one last prediction. Since we're remaking a bunch of games from like the late 90s N64 PS1 era, I think we're gonna get a Banjo 1+2 collection. Uh a full on HD remaster like Crash and Spyro
Hmm.
and Tony Hawk,
Yeah.
I think.
You think that's a good thing though?
I think it's a good thing. Because if you have Everwild, which is a new rare game, and Perfect Dark, a reboot, you gotta at least give us one remaster. Because like even when you think about it, the original Xbox launched with the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remaster. Like a lot of consoles launch with remasters for games that like people haven't played in years. to get new people caught up to speed.
Hmm.
So I think they might do that. And people like old school platformers. They're coming back. Crash is coming back. So I feel like bringing the old like it came back after the collection. So maybe a Banjo collection, and then a Banjo sequel later on.
Okay.
Hey Jay,
What's going on?
one of the best remastered games I bought a physical was the remaster of Gears 1 for Xbox One.
Oh yeah, from the ground up.
That was phenomenal.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
hell.
I mean, man,
Yeah, the Gears and then the Halo 2 remaster on Master Chief Collection.
yeah, that is phenomenal, man.
Well,
Halo's Master was dope too.
Yeah.
I tell you one
That
game
was
I would
fire.
love. I tell you one game I would love to see them come back and make, and that's Kung Fu Chaos. Oh my god,
Oh, that game was
that was a
fun.
good movie. That was fun.
That game
Yeah,
was so
yeah.
fun, man.
Yeah,
You see, Sega Man, how you just brought up the Gears of War remaster, really built from the ground up. You see how you
yeah,
brought up the Halo, like that's like fire. Like
Yeah, that was.
when when you get into games like that and they remastering them like that, you see the big difference from the 360 version to that. Like whoa, like look what they could do. And I heard that the Series X is the power of that console is going to utilize a lot of games and make the CPUs and all that go up higher.
yeah, yeah.
So that's a must have. Like a lot of people need to look at both consoles and see what they got to offer.
You think we're getting Hellblade 2 gameplay?
Oh, if we get that, that'll be
Oh, we could. We could.
I think
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
could.
get
We
that,
could,
man.
Jay.
And I think we're gonna see Psychonauts 2, although it's not exclusive. I think we're still gonna see it because it's a first party. This is their last multi-plat Double Fine. Maybe we even get some like exclusive missions for Xbox. Who knows? Or
But you
features.
know what I want to see? That big quad AAA studio, man, what they got to offer, what they got up their sleeves to show us.
New IP, man. That's what I
New
think.
IPs. That's what I want to see. New IPs.
I think we're getting
I
more.
don't really want to see remasters, guys. I'm
I-
a hold Sony like I'm gonna hold Microsoft to like what I did with Sony. I want to
Okay.
see new IPs. Sony didn't show really nothing really too new like Sackboy. We already know about Sackboy. We know about Ratchet and Clanks.
IPs
You
are
know what I
more.
mean? I wanted to see new IPs. So right now I'm holding Microsoft
We
to
did.
that. I want something to
We
blow my
did see
mind.
new IPs.
One more, guys. I think they're gonna buy the Team Bloober, the guys who made the Medium. I think they're gonna buy.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
I think they're up for sale.
That's possible. Yeah.
You know who I think they should have bought, bro? The people that made that game. Uh,
But
the
Bug
rats.
Snacks?
Not Bug Snaps. They can keep that. They can keep that yummy. I tell you this.
Viva Pinata, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, what?
The game is good, bro. That's a good strategy.
Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy. Can I get Bug Snaps? Sure, son.
Hey, you
Oh,
know
that's
what's my
their
biggest?
console.
Fucking
The
Viva
PlayStation.
Pinata VR.
And they, yeah, I'm gonna tell you my biggest prediction, and I could be wrong, but I'm hoping that I'm right. I think they're gonna make another Sunrise and Rome. I just got that.
Yo, if they do that, that's a knockout.
I
Point.
got a feeling, man.
Oh, that's catching Sony off guard. Yeah, if they pull something like that.
Crash on the room. Yeah.
I mean, you got to understand this, Tuck. He died. When he died at the end by getting stabbed. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The story on him, I liked it. The story when you walking and you blocking and you get stabbed, and you
The
killing
game
the
didn't really
guys.
do anything new, but it was a really fun game.
It was a fun game to me. I love the way
It was a great launch time.
that's what felt next generation to me.
Xbox
I
always
see
had
it.
great
You know
launch
how
time.
people say you can't play graphics. Well, that was fucking graphics,
Oh yeah.
And
and it was a good ass game. So I
and you
did
remember the first Xbox was a less powerful console, but that game showed off the graphical and what it could do.
Oh yeah. At launch.
know.
check this out. I'm
Yeah.
going on record, Sega Man, to say that game could hold its own with the top dogs.
Yeah,
I-
you can.
And it was a launch title game, and it still could hold up its own
And it has
against,
multiplayer, bro.
against the big dogs. You hear me? Like the Last of
Yeah.
Us, like the Tomb Raiders, like all that. That game could still hold it up. And that one, and I ain't gonna lie to you, the Order 1886 could hold up its own. And those was launch. You could say like launch. You know, for us was Rise, and I think the Order 1886 could hold its own. Like if it came out, you can say if those two games were I ain't even gonna lie. Those two games right there can hold its own, bro. Rise of Rome is holding its own with the big dogs. Yeah, the big dogs might, as because they have more time to polish their games and do whatever. But come on, guys, we got to get props. That game is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, still can hold its own. Like, the end of the generation, that game is up there. Like, we all know PlayStation has some good ones, and Xbox got its good ones because both consoles got
Yeah.
their better
Yeah.
games. But that game right there, to me, in my honest opinion, is one of the best looking games.
Mm-hmm.
They can hate all they want, PlayStation dudes, but I'm gonna keep it real. That game I like. Rise of the Room owns its own.
Hey, you know what, Ghost man? I wish they would bring back one of my favorites, Mech Assault, man.
Mecha Assault.
Yeah.
Woo!
That thing.
Man.
There's so
Oh,
many
Max
things
Stone
Mecha
in
Assault.
VR,
Oh
man.
my God.
Oof.
Man, if they brought back Mega Soul, man, Mega Soul, I used to love the hell out of Mega Soul. Man, Mega Soul was a good game.
That kept me up till like 3 in the morning, man.
Yeah.
Agent Slugger smoking Mirror Station 5. Laugh out loud. I see you, my brother. I hope you still here, my brother.
Smoking
Yeah,
mirrors.
smoking mirrors. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That console is a lot of smoking mirrors.
Hey, but
But
I'll tell you right
I
now,
gotta
one
take my
game,
1-2 shots at PlayStation, but I ain't gonna lie.
but I'll tell you right now, one game that I'm playing right now, and it's an old 360 game right now,
I know when God of War came out, I
that's
punched
Alan Wake.
Oh, I said, let
Oh
me shut up
man,
for a
I know
minute.
where you can fire, man.
Yeah, that Alan
Alan
Wake
Wake,
is a good
yeah.
game.
Okay, guys, do you think PlayStation's getting Alan Wake, bro?
I
Mm,
don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Jay? I don't know, man.
Cause I
Am
heard
I
that they
saying
got like
what?
the IP back or some shit, but I don't know.
Say that again, Ghost.
Do you
If Alan
think they
Wake,
might get Alan Wake?
I don't think they're getting an exclusive. I think if they get it, it'll be because it goes multiplat. But I don't think it'll be
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Alan Wake?
Yeah, Alan Wake.
Nah, that'd be multiplayer. That won't. I don't think that.
That
No,
won't be
Remedy won't play that. They won't play that.
I don't
That's
think they'll do any
Sony
new.
has its
not.
ways, though.
Huh?
They do. They do. They do.
Sony have their ways of making smoothing people out of there. You see how what they took?
Not
I
them.
think they got
Not
Insomniac,
Remedy.
right? They got
Uh,
Insomniac.
Hey,
Yeah,
not Remedy though.
Insomniac
Remedy
was
ain't
like
gonna
this.
do
Nah, man, we not giving in. Nah, man, we
yeah.
like
That's
being
true.
third party. Sony
True.
went like this. Yeah, here's the money.
dude.
All this shit like
Remedy's
that. Oh
not.
shit.
Hey, Remedy's not It's not going in like that. No.
Plague's Tale. I think Microsoft should try to acquire them because they got some talent over there.
Yeah.
I think Microsoft should try to pull the trigger on that. Try to get enough studios, man, that you can relax on and utilize your Game Pass. They can try to do things to compete with the bigger dogs. You understand?
Because
Don't
yo,
let these bigger. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
if they do buy that team who makes the medium, man, you think we're gonna see more of that at the show?
Could be.
Because that's already an exclusive or at least timed, and I think it makes total sense for Microsoft to buy them, bro. Because Konami ain't gonna make Silent Hills, so the people who are making the medium, they got the composer of Silent Hill. They got a whole new vibe that's a whole vibe
Mhm.
that's completely similar to it. And the Kojima Silent Hill was not like the other Silent Hills. So I think this is gonna be like a true tribute, man. They got Akira Yamaoka, bro, one of the best composers of our time.
Mm,
So I'm excited, man. And Microsoft, they got to do that, man. I feel like they need a horror studio.
they do.
Oh yeah, they get one of them. That'd be good too.
I mean, yeah, that'll be dope, bro. And Microsoft need to, probably go into some games that got that chill and that scary factor, man. You ever think about that?
Yeah, man. Like The Last of Us is kind of
Because I've
horror.
seen a
but
lot
it
of
won't
guys
be
playing
that
whack
scary.
video games like scary, and they getting scared. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, like we
You
need to
get
get
scared like a ghost come out the closet. Give me that jump scare.
yeah.
I can play
Hey,
that.
that one game, man, makes your skin crawl. That Score.
Oh,
Oh,
that's scoring. Yeah, yeah.
That makes you itch. I
nah,
mean,
it
that
was kind
stuff.
of
That,
weird,
that
right?
game, man.
It was weird. Like, score. Looking neat. Yeah, it does look creepy. I ain't gonna lie. So Microsoft probably, I think Microsoft's gonna have a great show, guys, and that's what it's all about. I just want them to have a great show. Go all out because this is your launch. This is what you showing that they can make or break you basically in short words. You know the media is gonna attack you, but just Try not to put too much indie games and nothing like Bug Snacks, please, because they're gonna tear us a new asshole.
Nah, that was for July, man. Like
I'm
I mean,
telling you, no,
the
don't
show
do
they
this,
did in May.
Microsoft to us.
The show they did in May was with all that shit.
Yeah, please don't do nothing with Bug Snacks, please. Leave that to Sony. Nah,
Yeah, yeah.
but, all right,
When
Jake.
did
Hey,
the show
Ghost.
happen, man? When is the show?
Oh man, supposedly I heard.
July 17th.
There
I
you
thought it was
go.
July 1st, man. I was getting excited. I marked my calendar, but man,
July 17th, Jay. Look at that.
sucks, bro. I don't know where I heard July 1st from.
Well, I'll tell you this. My birthday's in July anyway, so that's like, come on, baby, come on.
Mine's
Nope.
in July too, bruh.
Yeah, you a Leo?
Bro.
July 21st.
Woo, you a Leo, right?
I'm on the cusp.
Yeah, I'm a Leo. I'm July 30.
Hey, Jay, man,
Yo,
do you think with all that, what happened with the Mortal Kombat, right? And they're supposed to be getting sold. You think Microsoft can pick them up?
Oh, I wish they would. Oh,
they should. It wouldn't surprise me because they picked up. They've already picked up fan favorite studios like Double Fine, who's really popular with retro gamers.
I
Gamers
told you
like
what.
they made Psychonauts, which was a huge game, and Grim Fandango. They have a lot of classics, and Midway or whatever. Even the
Warner
studio
Brothers.
that makes Arkham, yeah, WB, Montreal, I think. I forget which one makes Arkham. That's rumored up for grabs as well. Yeah, I think that'd be great. And if we can get the rights to DC, I'm more of a Marvel guy myself, but fuck it, I'd take a Superman game.
Yeah,
If,
yeah,
if Power of the X could make a Superman game, Microsoft would be stupid to say no.
most death.
I would have loved the Daredevil, Ghost Rider, or Punisher game, man. For sure.
Oh, Punisher game with the violence of The Last of Us, man. Oh my God, Ghost.
Violence like that, brutality, like it was brutal. That game was brutal.
Brutality of that, some more like
Yeah, like that. Who would
like
want
Splinter
to bust
Cell.
somebody's head open with a pipe or a bat? Like, and go crazy. Yeah, that would be dope.
Like Splinter Cell and The Last of Us, man. That Punisher game, even
Yo,
if it's
what if we get a new Splinter Cell? Mm.
Splinter Cell Conviction was exclusive, but I don't know if Ubisoft would do that again.
Hold on, you never know. Money talk,
Man.
bull crap walk. I'm just throwing it out there. What if?
I think Perfect Dark will be our Splinter Cell, man.
Is there a Ghost Rider game out there? Is there a Ghost Rider game on Xbox on 360?
I don't know, man. I really don't, because there's a
I know
Nicholas.
there was one on PlayStation 2.
Maybe.
But I want this Ghost Rider game with just brutal, like, like make it like bloody and all that. Like, not no like.
Wonder Woman game, bro. That'd be sick.
Nah, I ain't playing with a wedgie. I ain't going around hitting people.
I'll play Wonder Woman. I don't give a
I
fuck.
ain't gonna lie.
Because I'll be like Rise on her own, bro. Maybe not rated M, but
Oh my god,
like a Wonder Woman. Is that Rise?
Jay, what game you playing
Yeah.
right now? So the people watching, man, like,
Sonic All Star Racing 1.
man. You know,
Oh, the first one?
how many frames, Jay? You got this on?
I got a 4K 60 right now. I'm playing
Mm.
on TV, but I could probably do 144 on my monitor.
All right.
Yes.
You know what, Jay? Those games are fun, man. I like those.
Yeah. Dude, this and Transform are my favorite kart racers. I like it
Yeah.
more than Mario Kart. The last like great Mario Kart was on the DS, in my opinion.
Yeah.
My cousin used to, he loved playing Mario Kart. I go over there, peach. I like it. Here we go.
I like a kart racing game for Xbox, man. I
My
heard
cousin Gabriel, he got PlayStation, he got everything. And man, go back. I be like, damn, man. You got bins of the old Nintendo games. I'm like, God, I be like, yo,
Yeah.
bins, bro. I'll be like, yo, bro, what you doing? He goes, cuz of what you need. What are you looking at? What system you want to play? I'm like, damn, cuz of. I'm like, you remind me of when I had it. Like, you got it OD. I'm like, yo, I love you, but damn, bro. You don't go outside? I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Nah, cuz I'm just playing around. I love it.
Yeah, there was a lot of people upset, man, about I remember on the interweb there was a lot of people upset about Mixer leaving, man.
Yeah.
All those people. There was a lot of people mad
A
about
lot of
that, man.
people hurt, man, because they established a little fan base and now
Hmm.
they lose it. And remember, a lot of the times, a lot of these fan base was giving people money.
That's true.
So now your money
Yeah.
source is not there.
I
Yep.
was excited, man, because I was planning on using Mixer because Twitch is like really shitty with the community standards. Like they let people get away with shit. I feel like Mixer was like a good zone because it's like a healthy community, good moderators. Microsoft was nowhere near as backwards as Twitch, man. But to see that they're merging with Facebook, hopefully it's for the better. Facebook isn't like the most famous, like trustworthy company in the
What's
world,
going on, Roadhouse? What's up?
but
Amazing input.
hey, man, if I'm sure I'm sure it's less money on Microsoft's end, so that's more that can go to games. It's probably like a 50-50 split between them and Facebook, like as far as like profit and work. I mean, not profit, but uh, you know, investing and whatnot.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
they
So
to me, in my honest opinion, I think if you're gonna invest into something like Mixer and all that, they should have like went all out on it. You know, Twitch got a bigger fan base for one. Twitch
yeah,
is out there. You already paid 25 million to $30 million for Ninja and some other guy and stuff like that. Now you should have utilized that, and yeah, you got smaller people on it, but try to make things better. Don't just can it. You got a little fan base there. Sometimes you got to start from the bottom to the top, bro. You're not gonna
Yeah.
be, oh, we explode, we did it. No, you gotta grind your way. How you think Twitch did it? They grinded their way. Everything's on the grind. When you see things that's successful, they
hmm
started from the grind. That's what only it gets. You get better at it. That's why I felt like, come on, bro. Like Microsoft canned it and hurt a lot of people's feelings, and a lot of true Xbox dudes really used to use it. And that was like I used it once in a while, and now I was jumping actually my last videos and everything. I was jumping from Mixer to Twitch, Mixer and Twitch, putting videos up, having fun, like playing videos, having things. You know, I was utilizing both. But for me, I wasn't getting no money by nobody. Like nobody was probably, I, people really used it as their go-to thing. So I understand why people are hurt. But for me,
Yeah.
I'm a rock out with Twitch and wherever. I'm a
I
rock.
want YouTube streaming on Xbox, man, so I could just like stream directly to my subscribers, man, because that's where I
Yes,
don't have any subscribers on Twitch or Mixer or Facebook.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully Microsoft do that for us would be dope.
Like I feel like the beef between Microsoft and Google is just petty, and it
It's hurting us as
it
gamers.
hurt us as gamers, man.
And Microsoft need to chill
It
out. They
is.
only got the upper
It
hand on
is.
that.
Yeah, but like
They can
Mixer
put their
has
videos
people
on
beef,
YouTube fast.
and I wonder if Facebook will carry those over, like because you could hand the controller over to someone in the audience on Mixer. I think. Um, I don't know if
Yeah. I
Facebook
think so.
can do that.
I think you could. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a feature that PlayStation created with SharePlay, and it was cool to see Microsoft have it with Mixer. So I hope we still have it at least with Facebook.
I mean,
I hope
I
Mixer
probably got to make a
survives over
Facebook
there.
just for that, just to stream. Like,
No, like because like Mixer didn't really go away. It kind of just merged into Facebook. Let's be real.
mm,
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's using the same like latency technology and maybe, like I said, the same SharePlay technology. It's just the Facebook backing, the audience, Facebook and their analytics and whatnot, algorithm and all that. And like I said, less work for Microsoft. They're gonna split it 50-50 probably.
Yeah. That's possible. Yep.
so what do you think about the Sean Layton though, guys?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck, I
It's
wish
Rush
Martin was
3 right
here.
now. Shout outs to Tuckmaster. I know it's probably late for him. He goes to work and stuff.
Oh, Tug left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me break down what Sean Layden said. He was basically saying that the long AAA model is not really sustainable. That there really is no future in these ultra big budget 78-hour games, and there's really no room for creativity, man. What do you think, Sega? Like, do you think he has a point?
I don't know, man. I think he kind of does. Is he saying like in hours in gameplay?
Yeah, he's basically saying that the like super long, expensive AAA games are not really like a sustainable future, like for developers, because it's like super expensive and you need to sell like an absorbent insane amount to like break even. So he doesn't
But
think
what?
that.
Oh, but what does the consumer think though? You know, I mean, they want that $60 worth. They don't want like a one and
That's true.
not one and done, but not
Mhm.
like they want to. There's people that like those games and say, hey, well, I got my $60 worth. You know what I mean?
Spartan is one of those people. I'm not one of those
Yeah,
people anymore, but I definitely was.
yeah,
Cause yeah, like when I was younger and didn't have much money and had all the time in the world, bro, 50 hours, bring it on, you know. But right now, when you have a
yeah.
full-time job, you got shit
It's
to do.
hard, right?
It's
Look
hard,
at Ghost. He be playing. Ghost be playing. I be seeing him on there. He be playing. Was it Skyrim? Be on that.
I play Skyrim, play
Yeah,
Gears. I'll be jumping into different things, bro. Like I just jump into things to have fun and play, man. Like I wish I had more people to play Gears with.
Yo, I find it
I can
funny
shoot
that
it
he
out.
said,
I
pretty
go
good.
by myself. I go by myself in Gears and
yeah,
I battle people on. I go to rank by myself. I don't got mad people when I get it in myself. Bing, bang, bing. Sometimes I want to break my
Yeah.
controller or put my fist through the TV, but yeah, I
Hey,
do
you
have
know what I heard about? You know what I heard about Mixer too. Now I don't know if it's true. If it was a rumor, they said something about there was some racist things going on in there too. I don't know how
I
true that
heard,
is
yeah,
though.
yeah. It
mm,
was apparently that that like it's kind of like that covert like try hard, like they're trying not to be racist, but they're being racist doing that. Like something about a
Yeah,
black creators like just saying some like low key racist things like, oh, you're articulate, like passive aggressive things that
yeah,
they think they're not racist, but they really are, and he
yeah,
wasn't heard out, and it's a shame that Mixer closed before they could truly address that.
yeah. They were saying that people's thoughts were that's why another reason why Microsoft was dropping them. Now I don't know how true that is, but that's what they were
Yeah,
saying.
if it was that, then Microsoft did the right thing. Then
yeah, yeah, it's possible, man. It's a lot of yeah. Some people think they're not being racist, but they are.
Yeah,
Low key being more racist.
yeah, sometimes things happen, man. You gotta understand,
yeah, man.
a lot of racist people know how to smooth it in there.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They know how to catch you out there.
The
Sean Layton, is he still with Sony?
Nah, I forgot where he went, but yeah, he left a few years
I
ago.
mean, yeah, but bringing that up, I think was it Sean Layton and them said that a while back too about bringing down the I don't know if it was Sean Layton about bringing down the AAA he said get ready for a lot of AAA's not being too like big. He said that a while back. Somebody said that a while back before he just said that now.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember he
So
said
this is
something like
not
that. 1E3,
exactly
like don't expect so many
so
AAAs
many
to be this
AAA's.
expensive. Yeah,
People
yeah,
don't realize that.
yeah. Temper your expectations. He said that. I think 1E3.
Yep. And you heard it here first because I don't hear nobody talking about that. He
But I
said that
feel
a
like
while back. He said it a
low
while
key,
back.
low key goes. I think he was throwing shade at The Last of Us. Because
Yeah.
like
Maybe
Skyrim is a long game, Witcher's a long game, but they have content, they have reason, they have
yes.
variety. Last of Us
Yeah,
doesn't
yep,
really have variety, and it's just long for no reason. And it could have been a tight 10 hours. It could have been a tight 10 hours, and it would have been like way less budget, and it would have been a way better game as a result.
People would have not got mad and waited like, yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah,
What's
like
going on?
why?
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Like the farm scene. If it would have ended at the farm and it would have cut out a few flashbacks and toned down the cutscenes, it would have been a really solid 10 hours, man. But yeah, and like I said, I don't really got time for long games, especially ones like that are long for no reason.
Like
yeah,
I'll tell you
And
this.
Microsoft, when they did the whole DRM thing, it was to like protect developers. Really, it was to make sure that
Yes,
they get
yes it
all the
was.
profits, or the majority of profits, because you were able to trade in the game. I think at least each game had like one tradable license. You could only trade it in once or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You'd have to give up the license, and then you'd give a piece to the developer. Like it was a really pro developer thing to pretty much match to make AAA development more sustainable. But people didn't want that all
They
DRM
didn't want it.
shit.
They didn't
But
want it
now they
because
do. Now they do. With
now they. That's the thing. Now they do. When Microsoft got screwed.
Mhm.
See, when Sony comes aboard with things, everything's all good. You understand me?
Yeah.
Hey, digital. Sony's
Yep.
down with it now. They love it. You never notice everything that Microsoft did, they got bashed for by the media. Little Timmy now knows
Yeah.
what to buy. Little Timmy and his grandmother knows to go to the store now and go, I want that one, sir. The discless one. I want that one with the disc. Now the old lady knows to get little Timmy the right thing. That's the thing that kills me. But when Microsoft was saying that, oh no. Little Timmy didn't know which one to get. He was gonna be confused. Like, come on, man. Like, there's too many biases. I mean, I just hope this generation coming up that everybody gets a clean slate and we start fresh. That's all I want. A fair shake. They're gonna say, Ghost, you tripping because last generation, PS3 was getting the 360 was getting all the love. No, that's because they sold your system for like $600 and some change. That was big as a house. But anyway, I want to say this, man, with the Sean Layton thing. Like, yeah, these games, they're going to make them shorter now because I think basically Death Stranding was long as hell. That shit, you walking with a book bag.
I feel
Yeah.
like what's the perfect length to you guys for a game?
What's the what?
Like the perfect length for a game.
Maybe 20 hours, I think. 18, 15.
Yeah, about that.
Why would you
Me,
go like 40, 60, 70 hours in the game?
I
Like,
say 10 to 15.
yeah, that's something. Like, to me, maybe push to 20 with a lot of side missions. It depends on the open world game
Hmm.
to make the game longevity. But yeah, to me, 20 hours would be dope. 20 hours, 15 around there, like you said, 10 to 15. That'd be dope. $60,
Yeah,
you
that'd be
can beat
cool.
that. But you got to understand what they've been doing too, Jay. A lot of these people been putting out games a certain amount. Like, let's just say that they'll put it out and be like, "Yo, you got to get this DLC." But it's the same thing because that was already in the game. You understand? So now they double raping you because now they got you buying the DLC when that
What
was
you
already.
talking about Spider-Man?
No, oh, snap. Where we going after pigeons? But yeah, um, all I know is this, Jay. That I don't know, man. I feel like maybe, like I said, 20 to 15 would be a good thing. What about say, man? What do you think? A good
Hour wise,
Cyberwolf said 10 to 15. Agree with you.
I say around that, around 10 to 15.
Cause think about it, yo. Like I spent like hundred. I spent like $100 at a concert. That's like what 2 3 hours, 4 hours max.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause you got to pay for parking, beers, $15. A game, good 10 hours, man. $60. I don't mind. I'll play it again on hard. There's probably some collectible side missions, achievements. I don't see the problem. But for a guy like Spartan, who's a young guy, he doesn't have a full time job, so he can't really afford it. So I understand why he only buys like Witcher type games. Yeah,
That's long. Yeah, it's long as hell.
yeah, you
What do
get
you
your money.
guys What do you guys think about the new game coming up, and how long it's going to be? Cyberpunk.
Oof.
Oh man, that's a day
I
one
love
buy for me.
I love the style. I don't like Western RPGs, but I think I might give that a try because I love cyberpunk, like Blade Runner
Yeah,
and Ghost of the Shell, Akira. Crackdown 3 had a was pretty cool cyberpunk.
yeah, it was, and it got pushed back, I think, again.
Yeah, yeah, it did. I think for the launch of the Series X,
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
I think they needed to do that because that game could utilize both consoles, PS5 and the Series X.
You think it'll be
oh
60
yeah,
on the Series X?
What? What you mean?
60 frames?
oh,
It
I
should
don't
be
know.
60
It
frames.
should be. It ain't that
Every game,
worldwide.
exactly. It should. Every game should be 60 frames or better, bro. So this generation
Yeah,
coming up,
yeah.
man, like we're already hitting 4K 60 now. They
Or
should
at
have
least the
no
option.
problem for that. Yeah, option. They shouldn't have that. Period. Because why are we buying a Series X then for?
Yeah, 30 frames is unacceptable in my opinion.
If the X right now is doing that,
Yeah, I don't want to see anything like that at Microsoft show. If you do have 30, at least have a 60 option with lower resolution. I'll
What up,
take that.
Nick Banks? What's up, bro? It's goody, my dude.
Yeah, options are good.
Yeah, and I think next gen will be all about options because you have two consoles to choose from. You have you can use any Xbox One controller on the Series X.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really
Be a lot
good.
of options, man.
You could use basically everything. You bringing everything, your controllers,
You
everything over.
full games options, play
Hmm.
that shit. And apparently the backwards compatibility is through hardware, so it won't even be emulation. Apparently,
This is
correct
why
me.
I say your choice. I don't mean to cut you off, Jay.
All good.
The thing for me is this, bro. Like Microsoft, at the end of the day, they're giving more to their customers than what Sony's doing, and I'm gonna tell you why. You getting the OG Xbox, you getting Xbox 360, you getting the Xbox One, and then you getting Xbox Series X games for the next generation. That's all in one.
Yeah.
You bring in your controllers, you bring in your headsets are gonna work. So everything that has to do with Microsoft, you getting that. Sony's not giving their consumers nothing really. But
Uh huh.
I'm gonna be honest with you. But they giving them let me see, $1 million every month for a GTA 5
Yeah,
upgrade, a Spider-Man DLC. When you look at it, Ratchet and Clank,
rehashing
Sackboy,
Call like the Great
Bug
Collide.
Go.
Snacks. Think about it, Bug Snacks. When you look, like, what the hell?
And
What?
Ghost and Jay.
Yeah.
If they can afford to make these big first party games, the money, they can afford to do that backwards compatibility, man.
Yes.
No, I think they do have it,
They
but
just want to double
I
dip
don't
it.
think it's gonna be as good the backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
But they
But
will
it's
have
an
it. They will
option.
have it.
It's an option for them to have, which it won't look like it's how you say it, Sigma. It won't look like they're being greasy to their consumers. Like you making people buy these games all over again. Microsoft saying, "Yo, you bought the game. That's it. We only gonna make it better for you."
Yeah.
You know, the other company saying, "Nah, nah, 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 nah. You pay 60, when we gonna make you pay another 60 again, cause we gonna remaster it. You're just gonna get a little upscale on it, and it looks better." And you like, yeah, and you buying it all over again. That's the same game.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to buy the same game over if I already have the game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm not trying to do that. That's I'd rather spend money on something else. If there's something else on PlayStation I could buy, or Xbox that I could buy, or maybe a new statue or a new gaming chair that could go on. You know, it could go on something else. A bill in the
Yeah.
house or something. You know, some food. Something. I just don't want to spend it on nothing that like, yo, I have that now. I look at two different gaming cases. Like, oh look.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's more space on the shelf and the hard drive.
Yo, but what are you gonna buy? I think the PlayStation. I might buy me the
I'm gonna
discless.
get the Slim, bro. I am buying that big piece of shit.
Now, yo, I heard that thing is the biggest
That's
console
just
That thing's pretty big, man.
Yeah,
looks like a skyscraper in Shanghai, bro.
bro. If we was in the forest, I would call it Bigfoot. It's running around like that shit is huge.
And remember, before they showed it, they were having a lot of cooling issues.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
That's the thing, guys. If the PlayStation 4 Pro and the PlayStation sound like a jet engine, are you telling me it's white and black like a rocket, a NASA rocket? It's gonna sound like
It
I
looks
think
like
it's
one.
gonna be. I
liftoff.
think it's gonna be.
Would look like a rocket, bro.
SpaceX.
It look like a rocket. I ain't gonna lie. The PlayStation 4 rocket. Hashtag that. Nah, man. It is what it is, man.
I'm getting the PS5 Slim.
You getting the slim one?
Yeah, I'm
I'll
not
probably
buying that.
get. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might get the digital, but then again, Jay, I'm kind of hesitant because if I
Oh
gotta put
man.
my credit card, I'm not doing that because I'm not trying to buy everybody in this panel and everybody out there in the world a game because they'll rob me blind.
You know why you
So,
don't?
Sony don't have how you say it when their security get better. You know,
You buy it physical so you can trade in the one and done after you're done with it.
yeah, but everybody has one and dones. But what I like about Microsoft games that they have is that multiplayer factor. That's really the fun factor in it. It's not that oh you just blowing shit up and you know like fun factor comes into a lot of multiplayer. Like Gears of War's fun factor is the game, yeah, but The real fun factor is the multiplayer. That's where it's at. When you play Call of Duty and you beating the game, the real fun factor is multiplayer. When you play
Yeah.
Halo, you play the game. Yeah, that's dope. But the real fun factor is multiplayer. Like when you play that Crackdown, the real fun factor really is multiplayer. That's the fun factor in it. Yeah, you could play the game. Games are fun, period. But the real fun factor is multiplayer, where you involve into playing real other people, people you don't know. You're going at each other. You're playing against each other. It's competition. Or
Yeah.
you don't know the person from a hole in the wall and you're doing co-op with them. That's the fun factor. Not that you're just playing one game and you're running around because the colors look good and you're blowing shit up. Like, no, that's not really the fun factor. Like, multiplayer is it. That's where it counts. That's where it's at. That's the fun factor. Graphics, Rise to the Rome, graphics on Gears. That's a fun factor. It's all of that. That's what makes you want to buy these consoles because we would have stuck back in the days with Nintendo and them. No, you wanted to get the next generation console. Why? Because of graphics, because of all of this, and the games look better. You're not just a retro gaming. The games got way better. That's what matters. Am I right, Sega Man? You're gonna want to
Yeah.
play. It's graphics and everything. That's what we play graphics because when you play these games, you want them to get better. That's what you do.
Uh, fuck.
Jay, on some real shit. You want to play some games, the graphics get better as every generation goes by. You
Yeah,
get better looking
that's the
games.
point. Every game has them,
Exactly. But, I don't get it. But like I said, co-op and multiplayer is the fun factor.
and for some reason, Sony's
Not
scared.
because the Jeep jumps in the air and you see lights and that's the fun factor. No, it's the multiplayer. I'm just saying before I end the show, like, just because you're blowing up shit that's really not blowing up, because I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Hey,
That
Gus.
would- yeah.
Guess what I heard, man? I ain't gonna
What?
say the dude's name, but he's a YouTuber. He's having different opinion now. He went to the Sony side, but he's having different opinion now about the Series X.
Uh,
Oh shit!
He's a white dude. I ain't black dude. He's a white dude. You might know who I'm talking about. I don't know. I think
Is
he's
he
just
shit?
huh?
He's a shit gamer.
Yeah,
who's that?
that's what I heard, man. Oh yeah, this for the X and all, man. That dude, man.
Oh, is it? Is he chubby?
Yep.
Of course, he has to.
Oh yeah, I'm
I think
I'm
I know
I'm
who you're talking
liking
about.
that, man. Like he's changing his mind now. Oh yeah, the X, this, that, and all,
Oh,
man.
he's trying to come
That
back.
that's what I'm hearing, man. Oh man,
Oh,
yeah, it's
hell
gonna do.
no.
Nah,
Hell no, man. He
right.
can have that buck snacks.
He
He can have that
knew.
buck snacks. Ain't
He
no
knew the whole time that the Series X was gonna be good. He was just shitting on the Xbox One because he knew it was not gonna be that good the last few
I
years,
mean, just
and
because
that
of
just to make
clicks,
money.
like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
just to make money, man. Just to
Yeah,
make. Like
Listen,
he
I'm
knew,
not a big YouTuber and I'm not making money, but I'm just keeping it real. Like, look, I give props to certain games, and hey, if you don't, if y'all leave my channel, you leave my channel. But at least I'm keeping it real. Like
yep,
PlayStation, yeah, if they got a good game, I'm gonna say it's a good game. I'm not gonna bash the Xbox games. I'm just saying, like, it is what it is, man. Like, for him to do that, and a lot of other ones did it too. Like, bruh, keep sticking with that side now. When we winning, now you want to come back? Nah. We
like
need
they
to
play
stay on
the
that side.
Xboxes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like that's not cool. Now you want to jump over here. If we do get some good games and it look like Xbox gonna have the better talk, so now you can't win on debates or nothing like that. Now you want to jump on our side? Nah, man. Stay over there on the PlayStation side, man. Enjoy them bug snacks and that volcano and that game with the rhino and then the big nose chick with the look like a pterodactyl. Enjoy that, man. And the guy taking the shit where the shit ball flies down the tunnel and all that whack stuff they show. Enjoy that greatness over there, because that's that greatness, right?
yep.
Well, anyway, guys, man, I'm about to wrap it up.
it was a
All
great show.
right.
It's a great
Yeah, it
show,
was a good
guys.
show. Good seeing you
Sega
again,
man.
Jay.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
man.
man. It was
Let them know
great
where they
talking.
can find you, Sega man.
You can find me on my channel, Sega Man 101. I do videos on some retro stuff, and then some opinions about games and stuff like that. So come and check me out when you get a chance.
Hell yeah, man. Follow Sega, man.
Definitely, man. Show some love, man. Subscribe to Sega
So
man. He's one of the originators, man. He's been out there on the grind, and this man has games. He has consoles. This man is the real deal. He's not fake. And
so
he's finally here, and he's giving his opinions, and I'm enjoying that, and I hope you guys enjoyed his presence, that he's here, and at least he's on the show speaking his mind. And for you out there, man, subscribe to Real Gamers. He's a real gamer. He's not fake. Like a
and I'm just glad I have a platform where I can talk. Talk and kick it with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
anytime,
yeah.
my brother. Like I said, this week I might do another show. If you want to join, you more than welcome, my brother. Now
Oh
I got
yeah,
you. E-Rock,
just send me a link,
I
Ghost.
need to get,
Cause yeah,
yeah, if
he
you
brought
can,
E-Rock in here, man.
exactly. Like,
So they missed and Redbone too. We can't
yeah,
forget.
Hunt's probably doing his own link now, his own show. 'Cause he's probably gonna talk about Sean Layton. But yeah, man, thank you guys for stopping by. Sega Man and J Long and the rest of the guys. Shout outs to everybody else that
Oh,
I
yeah,
rock
man.
out with. Shout outs
So,
to
Hey,
all
Ghost.
y'all.
He rocks coming out, man. He been hearing us talk. He's coming out doing a lot more videos now. He
E-Rock,
never used to come out and do a lot of videos, but he's doing a lot more videos now, man.
I would have loved to have E-Rock on the show, but see how I got
Yeah,
you? I checked on the page and I found you. I try to
yeah.
find E-Rock, but I don't know what he's going under because that old one I have of his, my wife, I send it to that one and he never comes on to that one. So it has to be something else.
Oh, okay,
yeah, might
And
have a
okay.
different account. Yeah.
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 But anyway, man, E-Rock, you already know I'm going to show you mad love. At the end of the day, God bless you. God bless everybody. Thank you guys for showing up and rocking out with me and the fellas. Once again, we had an awesome show. And I would like to say, God bless all of y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share this podcast out, man. We really appreciate it. Subscribe to me, J Long, and my man Sega, man. Let's get him to 1,000, man. What's up? Let's do this, man. We are true
Yeah.
Xbox guys out there,
Oh,
and
yeah, man.
all day, man. Xbox is the best box, man. God bless all of y'all. Peace.
All right,
Peace,
man.
like,
Peace.